Wait, no, on full screen, and then the overlay. Overlay, right, guys. No.
Oh my god!
Right.
Wonderful.
Welcome to the best setup I could figure out how to do.
This lighting's
Hell
not
yeah.
great.
How's the audio? Can you hear
Okay,
us? Can you hear
wait.
Listen.
Hey,
this is
that's much
pretty
better.
good. This is pretty good.
We don't know the delay. We have to wait a few seconds.
Yeah, we can see ourselves on a TV.
Through YouTube.
Now it looks.
Jake, you can see us in real time.
Oh
on
yeah,
your
I can
monitor.
see it.
Why are you looking
Yeah.
at the monitor? Okay, we've got this whole crazy setup. We're all here. By the way, hello. We're all in person in Charlotte, North Carolina at Heroes Con. And we're in Jake's hotel. Okay, all right.
I have.
You have a spiel.
I have this.
I love that 480p. Oh yeah.
Woo!
Wait, no. I gotta hold this. Then I gotta play the.
Some sort of music.
We can't hear what's coming through on his soundboard.
Okay, we can only hear the sound effects through.
Yeah.
Very
jazz.
quiet.
Yes.
A little
Very
jazz.
quiet.
It's fine. Well,
No,
welcome.
Take a moment just to
Welcome.
appreciate the 480p. Like,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
great.
Isn't it beautiful?
This is a crazy setup. So Jake brought his whole computer and like 3 cameras, and he bought this old VHS freaking camera.
It's like a camcorder.
Yeah, this handheld camcorder and rigged it up to the computer.
It's a porn filming camera.
Or-
it
Okay,
looks very.
makes
it
sense.
looks,
That's fitting
Yeah.
for you.
It looks
yeah.
a beheading terrorist.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Right.
This is like a.
We go
my
get some towels.
Yeah.
We rip them up. We go
probably
get
a
some
great
dirt
idea.
from outside.
Holy crap.
But this
Anyway,
so the only thing we could see, well, Jake could see everything because he is controlling
I'm
it.
in Command HQ.
So he
Yes.
has the live viewing of what you guys see.
Yeah.
We have a large TV provided by the hotel that we're streaming YouTube, so everything we see has a lag on it, and we can't see the chat unless we're on our phone.
And it's confusing to us.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
Transfixing.
There's
If
a bit
I
of a
did
delay.
this, and you guys could slightly
Well,
see,
then all of your gout
like the candy and the
snacks will
monster
fall.
cans.
I
Don't
just
worry
strewn
about
all
it.
over
The pain
floor.
pills are survived. Though.
Noel already bringing up an environmental joke, which means we can now introduce close-up cam.
Close-up cam.
Where's
oh
that?
my.
I don't even see close
Okay, wait.
Ah!
Guess. You have to guess the mystery of close-up.
Oh,
They can hear
well
it.
Yeah.
So,
What is this close-up cam?
it's the
it's a webcam.
It's the webcam here.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So yeah,
So there are 2 cams. This is a
Pat
crazy
pointed
set.
out-
I can't believe you brought this whole thing.
pain pills on the. Now we gotta wait for the delay. It'll be like 10 seconds. There we go. Pain pills.
Hey!
And now we can come
Pain
back. So
pills.
we might use the close-up cam, but yeah, for now it's VHS style.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty dope. We were going to try to simulcast to our channels, but we can't figure it out for some reason.
Well, there was no
On our phones.
simulcast button. Like I have my tablet with me, but you must have to do something to simulcast it, and it wasn't there. So too bad. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys are all joining us right here. on
Tweet
the
it out.
channel. Yes.
We tweeted it out.
I'm going to
Excited.
with the photo.
Yeah, I mean, nice short 10-minute stream.
No,
It's going to be a shorty.
no, we're gonna
We-
have a good long stream.
We purchased 10 gigabytes worth of data just before the stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the hope that it would not cut out for the whole thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But yeah, I even still have the sound effects, but I know you had the clap. And it,
Yes,
it fades off when I take the hand off the button. We
That's
Oh yeah.
That's great. That's good.
Peak.
someone funny joke.
What?
Yo, mama.
Purple monkey dishwasher.
Double, triple, quadruple laughs.
Yeah.
We even have the fabled $2, which is great.
Amazing.
But Chimera, that you can't see yet,
Uh-huh.
but can see
What do
here.
you say?
So
What?
delayed.
For I don't have a $1 sound.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't even put this.
Complete failure.
This is the sound of one hand clapping.
It does two hands clapping instantly. This is the fucking joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, come out. You get like a. We start playing the two, but halfway through we go $2. I think it's like one half of the sound effects.
Half of $2. Yeah.
Mm.
Look at all the people in the chat. We got Michael Bancroft with the Bogan Raid.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Thank you,
Al,
Michael.
Chat
thank
told us, do you have FOMO chat? Do you have FOMO right now?
Michael was that I tuned
Yes.
into his stream a little bit. He said he was FOMOing it up.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that was on the thumbnail of his stream.
And then he corrected
He just
it.
has to channel his FOMO into positive things instead of negative.
A lot of people are having fun because Flying Feline took a ton of pictures, and like
Right.
everyone who's not here is like, "Oh, I wish I was here."
I don't know why she had
What
to
have I
post
been
the picture of
saying?
me with my
The gay hands.
weird. I showed it to my brother. I'm like, who am I doing an impersonation of right now?
Monty
Like,
Burns.
yeah, I was like Monty Burns hand. Thanks for posting
T-Rex.
that one, Feline.
We used to call that T-Rex in high school. If you get
Sure
so
she
drunk,
did it
you
on
end up being like
purpose.
this.
Yeah.
I have never.
T-Rex.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I had girls in like middle school in Taiwan would do that as like, "Oh, I'm a cute hamster" thing, but that was like a middle school girl thing back in the day.
When they were wasted, right?
That's weird.
Right, yeah.
No,
when
just
middle school
normally.
girls are wasted,
All
that's
the
just what we
time.
do in
What?
Taiwan.
Yeah.
It's normal.
It's a different country, you know.
It was at recess
Yes.
behind, like, whatever the big place at, you know?
Yeah.
Things going back.
The rice patch
Yeah.
or whatever.
The
they do.
rice,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rice
yeah.
patch, the bamboo patch.
Yeah.
Jose Garcia says jazz hands. Now, I don't know
It's
if he's
Jose.
if he. I know, but I know it's usually Jose. But for some reason, I always is that the one jazz hand,
Yeah, I got my
the
phone.
sound of one jazz hand clapping.
Oh.
Wait, I'll say hello to some people. Moromi was here. Moromi at the show.
Yeah, I saw
Hey.
him.
Baromi
Hello.
doesn't have FOMO because
He was here.
He's here.
He's here.
I think he's
yes.
probably still here at a bar or something.
Probably.
Someone who isn't here.
that's where we're going later.
Who is it? I can't see it.
Caleb. Oh, it's Caleb.
Caleb?
It's
What's up,
Caleb.
Caleb?
Hi, Caleb.
Reynolds. It's Caleb Reynolds. And then Alex. Now we have a little special treat for Alex later in the show. In
Yeah.
fact, we have a little treat for everyone in the chat. We're gonna do a giveaway. I think.
Giveaway. I probably should have tweeted this out.
Oh, yeah.
I probably should have
Only
included
It
that.
goes
hardest-
straight to Alex VRB.
Only the hardest core of Creative Block viewers will be able to get in on this giveaway.
Wait, how do I do the freaking giveaway?
You
I
go
have
to streamyards.com/giveaway.
God, guys, this is such a pain in the ass.
It's not that hard. It's
StreamYards
actually great.
forwards. No, I mean this setup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your monitor is not really, I mean, it's only a monitor, I would say.
There was a possibility, maybe, of
Okay.
using the one we're all looking at as the monitor.
Oh.
That might have been a good idea.
Yeah, that actually would have been a really good idea.
Oh,
Yeah, so we
too
could see
late
the
now.
chat
Oh
and
well.
everything. That would have been
Well.
cool.
Yeah.
But yes, Bancroft does say, is this filmed on a VHS? It is on a camcorder, and it's hilarious because it looks like it is. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think which is technically not VHS, but it's 480p, whatever.
No,
It's
it's an
super
old
VHS.
thing. Yeah,
Oh,
from the
super
2000s.
It is actually a Super VHS
Okay,
camera.
cool.
Cool.
So instead of this zoom cam, I did have this.
Another
Shitty old camera
Uh-huh.
that's slightly more in the future than that one. This is DV tape.
Yeah.
Classic 2000s DV tape.
Yeah.
Didn't bring the right stuff.
Oh, the
to
cord.
the-
Yeah, that's
hook it
right.
up, so
Yeah.
might as well throw it in the bin.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw the whole thing
Yeah.
away.
It's going to get taken over by customs.
Why did you even
Your
bother?
precious camera. That you
I know what
Oh
to
my
give the
God.
It flew
camera.
too close to the sun.
I heard that.
Yeah, so the
Can
camera
you do
gets.
close-up cam and then boom?
Wait, let's do it. I get to switch to close-up cam and then
Just hands cam.
That reminds me of Sesame Street. You know what needed boo cam is like, who's the guy, Mr. Rogers, right? Is that
Yeah.
his name?
you needed the boo.
Yeah, he needed a boo cam.
Imagine if all the
For like a kid, if the kid gets a question wrong, close up and boo.
Shaming the kids until I
That's how you
cry.
make kids smart. You gotta shame them. You gotta bully them.
Oh, for sure.
Start as mentally abused.
Kids had it too easy these days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we made it
we made it.
to not only this room, But to the convention in general, like
Take it off Zoom cam. Oh, okay.
it had been off Zoom cam.
There's just a huge delay on the screen. Yeah, Jake has his control panel here, but then we have the huge TV that's like 20 seconds.
You're like, this
behind.
this bit's gone on for way too long, right? And the comedy timing is way off. If only it was removed a few seconds ago, then it would be hilarious. But little did you know. Okay,
Oh my
we do actually have. He's coming in to heal it, Chimera, for an actual.
Oh my god.
Ah!
For
Now that's money.
That
$2
was
to $2. Now
Thank you.
that's money.
Hey, thanks.
Some gas money right there.
hello to everyone else who's here. Who look nice wall art. Well, that means we go back to dive cam.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of art, see Bancroft's show going over all the photos.
Yeah, how was it?
We can't do that now.
Because he already did it.
He already did it.
Yeah.
Boo!
He steals all the good content.
We can just redo it with new commentary because that's just what YouTube is, anyways.
Let's not even give commentary. Let's just live in the moment.
Yeah, no, you rip off other people's content. That's this platform. So just embrace it.
Look, I pulled up an old message where it says pain pills, and now that'll come up on the TV. Hey!
Hey, Bills. What's up, Cranberry?
Hello.
Yeah, so yesterday was set up all day until 8 p.m.
Yes, which we missed.
And then, right, well, you guys missed.
Yes.
But my brother and I drove from midnight on Wednesday until
Wow.
11 a.m. Drove straight through, stopped twice.
Did just one of you drive?
Yeah, Brandon drove the whole way.
Why do you never drive to
gotta
any
slip- I gotta-
convention you show up?
Passenger
You
princess.
never
You got a
drive.
slip disc? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I gotta
I
get my
got
beauty
slip
rest.
disc. I can't drive.
Why doesn't he need his beauty rest?
He likes driving, you know. I'm not,
Okay.
You don't take the man's passion from him, you know.
Remember last year
You
we
let
were
him
like,
drive.
are you going to show up at Heroes? And Phil's like, yeah, maybe. I'll see if I can get someone, my girlfriend, to drive me.
My girlfriend
And it's
likes to
like,
drive.
Can you even drive?
I could drive.
Okay.
I don't believe you at this
Just don't
point.
want to.
Yeah,
Jake, can
I don't
you drive?
believe you.
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't
But
want to
not in
drive.
this country. If you guys were in England and you were to drive on the other side of the road, would you actually give it a go?
I
Or
would
would you-
crash. I would give it a go.
yeah,
crash.
yeah. That's
It's-
true.
It
That's
would
weird.
be terrifying.
I kind of don't want to do that initial. Fuck! I went the wrong way onto the highway, and I'm
Right.
gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super few. There's 400 lines of resolution.
Wow.
It's
Uh,
great.
Amazing.
I believe for a long time that 480p is better than 1080p. I think this proves it.
Well, last time we were all together, you had camera in hand.
Yeah.
Was the video you put out in 480p or not?
I think it was something like that. It might have been.
Oh, yeah.
650.
I got to go back and watch that. I
You had an
barely
old
remember
camera. That was.
that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Mhm.
That was in Tampa.
Mhm.
But we got here, and then you guys had a much shorter drive, right?
Yeah.
5 hours.
That's like 4.5.
And-
5 hours.
And you kind of just got here right at the end of close up.
No, yeah. We
If
got
you got
here
to the point
at
where you're like,
like
I won't
7.
let's not
It was
bother.
7, but it's like
Right.
we're gonna be rushing to set up. It's like let's just
But
do it in the morning.
What we didn't know is Pear wasn't getting here until today.
Right. So we were going to do the show
Yesterday.
yesterday, and
Right.
the reason it didn't happen is because
I didn't tell
Well-
because I thought it'd be funny.
right. So he didn't tell us he wasn't going to be here
Did it for the
until the
bit.
day of the show.
Wait,
and
did
they
you
were like, we
purposely
can't do
not
it.
say because you thought it would be
We
funny?
I don't
need
know.
to be in person.
You guys
that
were
was the
talking
plan.
about how fun it would be, and I was like, did they know that won't even be there?
Maybe you should have said something. God.
I was like this, and you guys kept talking, and the moment passed. I was like, eh.
No,
I
there's
saw,
no
I saw the
moment
dots in the
passing.
chat. I saw the dots in the chat, and I saw
Oh,
them
God.
disappear.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it, we've lost him.
Those,
Yeah.
oh my God.
That's awesome.
Anyways, it worked out. We're all here now.
No, this is better because
Yeah.
we've actually had the first day of the show.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
we
we're
can
talking
talk about
Or
it.
no, we had
We've
the
had the
first day of the
show.
Yeah,
show.
you
Yeah.
got here,
Yeah.
and the show ended.
Way later than I thought I would even too. Because
Right.
you know why? It turns out traveling eastward, you lose hours the
Yes.
further you travel.
So it's
Yeah,
like a
that's
5
how
hour
it
flight.
works.
So I lost my whole day.
Right.
Yeah, that's yes.
Yeah.
What time did your flight take off? Your
It's
time?
I
Our
left
time
at
zones.
7 a.m. and it was only a 4-hour flight. So you'd think I would be here
What?
at 11.
No,
I got
don't
here
you
at like
look at
4.
your ticket and the time when it lands? That's
Yeah.
the local time.
I know, but it just doesn't. I don't like time zones.
Oh my god!
I just don't do time zones, guys.
I just don't agree with this whole system. I'm a rebel.
That's
we need
hilarious.
to do away with time zones.
I agree.
Why do you think?
Wait a minute.
Why do you
Let's
think
all
the,
have the same time.
the show starts at 7:30 your time and 10:30 our time?
It's midday, but at midnight on the opposite side of the world.
How do you
And
think that
everyone-
works?
Wait, who gets to be time zone prime? Like, who is daylight savings? Is Phil getting his own lighting? That
Yeah,
Underlay.
there could be like a battle or something, or just awarded to someone, like someone kind of.
Well,
like a carrot top.
clearly, whoever lived in Greenwich, is that how you pronounce it? Greenwich?
Oh, Big
Greenwich,
Ben or
Greenwich.
Greenwich.
You got it right.
I
Greenwich
got it right,
Village?
but now I have to get it wrong because I'm a proper American.
Greenwich.
Apparently, they won the time zone wars because they're like the zero.
Oh,
they
well,
you know,
define
time.
it.
the heart of all civilization.
Right. It's just because
England.
Britain owned the world for a while, so
Yeah.
that's why it's there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so the con.
bring back colonial England too. I think that was cool.
Probably better than current England.
And China, yeah.
I don't think he disagrees.
You sounded the most British when you said that, Jake.
Dude, bloody hell.
Probably
Yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah.
As
You
soon
got
as
possessed.
when anyone says colonial England, it just gets triggered. Like, oh, bloody hell. Where's my big fucking pizza?
Great colonial.
Wait, look. Bill Mouse says...
Bill,
Hey, Bill. Hello.
the mouse is in the
welcome.
house.
There's a mouse in this house. He says, loves... You can't... Now you see it. Love the EP extended play icon on the screen. I can't... Okay. Yesterday, when we were supposed to set this shit up, and, like, time was getting close, that camera kept turning off after, like, 10 minutes of running.
Yeah.
It's going great now. but
Fingers crossed.
It turned into black and white mode. There was more shit on the screen.
That's pretty
And I'm
funny.
like, I'm like, an hour. And I like, you want to get this. I'm sure that you do this on your show on Fridays. Well, you want to sit down, you want to chill out
Yeah, for sure.
at least 20 minutes,
Yeah.
Mhm.
But no, I'm there sweating. But, I think now, in retrospect, the EP is classic. Like, look.
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
No, it's super cool.
It's part of the aesthetic.
Dig it.
But yeah, now I get to take that off the screen. This is
Challenging running the stream with like
slightly challenging, but in a comedic way. We did have a
That's all
vote,
that
and it
matters.
was, will this be a disaster?
this? Oh yeah.
And even though
Oh.
slight difference, this is perfect. This
Pretty good.
works.
It's pretty good.
You got to
It's
do
pretty
the
good.
giveaway raffle thing though.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
Early.
What's
Then
the
we-
giveaway?
Phil was taking over the direction so that I could do it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then I decided
yeah.
to just join
To
in.
not-
I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk about the first day.
Do it. I'm gonna have another beer. Is that okay?
You can have as
Go
many
ahead.
beers
I
as you want.
I'll bow way too much.
If you put them on the table, people will be able to monitor
How many beers?
their
Yeah.
consumption across the.
Let's get
Oh,
properly
okay,
drunk.
Okay, I'll do that.
I found that is it StreamYards.com.
// giveaway.
Oh, Streamers has a giveaway thing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Guys, we have so much stuff to show.
Welcome
This
to
is
the
gonna-
past.
Yeah.
What? I don't
Bancroft,
do these
Bancroft showed me.
newfangled
Here's the one.
thingy-majigs.
Yeah, so it'll be
Should
good.
you put it right in front of the camera like that? Is that a great idea?
He's
Yeah.
waiting for it.
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm
Well
okay with this.
Just blocking Jake.
Wait, if I go to here we
So-
go. Now, in a few seconds, you'll see it.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes over there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Man, this is a long delay. Hey, there he is.
Just move the fucking bottle.
So Irene and
Next
Jake are
time I
like,
get up, I will.
Irene and Jake are like, oh yeah, we got beers, and then they're like, oh, what? Phil doesn't drink, and then Nara's like, yeah, I don't really drink either, but I'll have some beers.
Right.
Yeah, because the only other
Watching
time I
the
drank
whole
was
thing.
at Tampa.
Yeah.
Because Cecil peer pressured me, and
Cecil.
he's like got that crazy way that he can do Jedi mind tricks on people. Kind
Right,
of.
Yes, he will peer pressure you
It's
into
his,
uh,
it's his
Into
Chloroform, Spanish
all the
fly.
party.
It's a Sicilian blood.
Oh boy.
Shout out to Cecil.
He's got a 5G antenna in his collar at all
What's,
times.
Social
what is it
drinking
called
at
for
cons
in D&D? It's called like persuasion or something.
Charisma.
Yes.
It
Charisma.
depends.
He rolled a 20 on charisma.
Diplomacy rolls. usually.
Diplomacy.
No, it would be bluff if you're tricking someone.
If
Definitely
you're tricking
good.
someone, but if you're sincerely convinced someone is diplomacy.
I think we should
That
move the
is
bottle.
charisma. Yes, that's what I said.
Put the bottle on the main table, and people can.
Flip this fucking table.
So,
Oh
to-
my god.
No, people
No, put it on
want to
this
see
table.
you
Yeah, put it
rack
on.
beers as you Corona.
Yes, as you drink the entire
You're getting the
12
Rona.
pack.
Okay,
So-
right. It is hashtag 50.
50?
No, 50 in
The
letters.
word?
Yeah.
Okay.
FIFTY. The
Well, why don't we
nifty
talk
50.
about this then?
Okay.
Alright.
So, guys, we're doing a giveaway. We got one entry, and I think that's me.
Did you spell it right, Jake?
FIFTY, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it not
FINTY?
EY? Like heroes, apparently? Look, you have the word hero.
Fitty.
You have the letter S.
And you
You
could
put-
now make a banner, and it'll be a ticker down at the bottom. It's a little extra work for you, Jake.
Oh, no, I'm all about the banners.
Okay, you can make a little ticker
We
banner
have a bunch
and
of
say what the giveaway is for, and
Look,
type it.
you
And
got
then
the
we'll
snack.
banter for a little bit.
smash the
Wanna
like.
do that?
Is 5 minutes too long for an intro?
And you could edit that one, but make sure it is a looping banner. There
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
There
Send
Hey,
super chats.
there we
Merry
go.
Christmas, fuckers. We're
So-
not going to do Christmas tree
He's going to
again.
go through all his.
How do I edit it whilst? No, I have to edit it whilst. Okay.
Yeah, there
So,
you go. You don't have to
hashtag-
say what
Do
you're
it.
doing.
Yes.
While
you're
you
doing
can,
it
you
either.
can figure it out. We believe in you. But yes, everyone, we have so much stuff to
There you
show you. We've got knickknacks from the con, flyers, books, stamps. It's gonna be
Prince?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well-
Prince. We're all kitted out today.
Yes, I do actually have on the thing.
Oh,
Images?
shared- yes, images.
Very
All right,
nice.
cool.
Perchance. Oh yeah, all the internet broke, so I had to I've got to share it again. Okay. So what number is smaller than 69? Meaning we cannot have had 69 of them to create a 69.
Right, we only printed 50 posters.
Yeah.
yes.
So there is a share. I'm doing it. And then I also have this little
Oh my!
look. I have the little,
Wow!
Like, it's
Don't
still- it's still
disconnect your
kinda-
screen.
It's still kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
doing something
very
there.
nice.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Okay, so successfully everything came together to
Yes.
get the print, the stamp cards, of which.
Yeah,
What do you think we're going to
you
use
do
for
the
Yeah,
those
close
for
down.
people. So for people who don't know, okay, so the four of
Zoom
us
cam.
create us at the Creative Block. All four of us, we're doing a stamp rally at Heroes Con. So if you're in North Carolina, if you're in Charlotte at Heroes Con, and you come to we have 3 tables because Jake's at my table. And if you buy something at all 3 tables, get all of our stamps, you get a free print. And we threw this all together last minute and got it just done in time, but it's awesome.
Dango Solo, who we did see.
Yes.
Did we? He didn't
Yes,
go.
he's
Travis.
He's here. He probably couldn't find you
Travis.
guys.
Travis, go over to see Phil.
Come to the men's bathroom. I'll be in there waiting.
Phil is
Great
literally
direction.
next to the men's bath. Okay.
Well, I'm in front of
Yeah.
him. When you walk out of the men's bathroom, you
He's
see
there
me.
waiting for you, yeah.
You see me there.
Watching you go into the men's
And then
room.
I take money so
Mhm.
I could give you a paper towel to dry your hands off.
You should start selling.
He asks, how many prints did we give out? Now,
Mm.
I actually thought
Uh-huh.
across the numbers would be low
Uh-huh.
across the whole thing.
Right.
I'll just go back to all of us.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
Please.
yeah. Well, we had
Not on
a
webcam.
the narwhal debacle where we thought he would show up for the con
Would be
day
here.
one, but he didn't. No one understood that he would get in at like what 4 o'clock or whatever. So
11.
and then also there was also the ink pad debacle.
Oh,
as
Oh
God.
well.
we
God,
got it.
we've
Okay.
had so many
How
debacles.
do we approach
be-
the debacle?
Okay, to be fair, we've been juggling a lot. There's been a lot to prepare.
Yeah,
Just
it's
bringing
crazy.
the whole rig all the way to
Well,
the hotel.
even just drawing
Right.
the print in like a week and
Yeah.
then coloring it
Oh,
in
fuck
3
me.
Okay,
days. is
I was
crazy.
still in fucking Taiwan last week when we're like, oh my God, Heroes is a week away.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? We have no print. We have no stamps. So Jake made these vectorized.
You know what? The only
stamps.
person who didn't do anything.
I'm glad you realized that.
I didn't
Here,
know
at
this.
least you're here.
And got here totally super early
And slowed
too.
it down.
We're glad that you're here with us.
Most of my sales today were from the prints too, so it works.
Yeah.
You're
Like, I had to
welcome.
work- it
You're
worked.
welcome.
But that's
Awesomely.
the fact. Okay, he asked how many people claimed it. We've actually 2 people completed the
whole
freaking
thing.
Yeah,
thing
and we
today.
gave
the
away a
whole
lot
thing.
more, so more people will be completing it throughout the
Yeah.
weekend.
There's
Yeah.
a ton of cards in the wild.
Uh,
Like it has been. It was a risk to even bother doing this because, like, what you do a bunch of effort, you print a bunch of shit. Oh, no one bothers. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that print's not very good.
I mean, but luckily, Phil can print. He printed all the prints and the stamp cards and
Yeah.
made the stamps because he has a whole little production house over there, and he brought them in from Chicago. So it was Jake was doing the stamp card designs and coloring the print. I drew the print, so we're doing the art, and Phil printed and produced everything, and we got them all here at the last minute.
yeah, shouts to Brandon too. He did all the 3D prints and he
Hell
designed
yeah,
the
shout
stamps too.
And he drove you. 'Cause
He
you
drove
can't
me
drive.
too.
Yes, thank you for driving, Brandon.
it's pretty much old
Stamps.
Brandon at this point.
It's,
Yeah,
let's
it's
just
just-
say
Phil's
it's
just
thank
the-
you. Let's
and he
just
beat-
thank
he beat
Brandon.
you
Never
at
mind
arm wrestling.
Phil.
I'm the middleman. You know,
I don't know
So
if
you
I've
just
ever
tell
arm
people what to
wrestled
do.
Brandon. Have
No.
you and Brandon arm wrestled?
not well when we were both
Their legs,
weak.
their arms would snap.
Their legs would snap whilst arm wrestling.
Yeah. You know what? That's like a joke from that show you like. You know what I'm talking about with the bird guy? Like,
Xavier Renegade.
yeah,
Angel?
two guys.
I
two guys
arm wrestled
wrestling.
Oh, I hate
And their
that.
legs
Yeah.
snap.
Oh, I hate that show so much. It looks
Wait,
so...
wait.
wrestled him and my leg snapped
I propose a leg wrestle, the antithesis of the arm wrestle. Anyway, look. This is not an untoward toy.
Oh my god.
Implement of pleasure.
Oh, or is it?
Or is it? I mean, it could probably
Dear
be.
I
God.
mean, it's two things at once. That's
These-
the beauty of it.
These are the chunkified.
Yeah.
Now,
Those are the giant stamps.
Phil,
Yeah.
you just took the file I made without
Brandon did,
any
yeah.
consideration of scale.
I just
I'm
printed
like,
it.
I'll just make a thing and send it over. And you're like, send it as an SVG or whatever. And
Yeah.
you guys just printed it whatever size I sent.
Yeah.
Which is just whatever looked good on the canvas in Illustrator.
Mm.
There it is.
Yeah, hold it to the camera properly.
We got a
Yeah,
lot
those are
of
the
expendable resin.
gigantic-
All right.
Do the
Well,
boost
yeah,
sound effect when you
apparently.
hold it.
Oh, wait, here we go.
It's money time, bitches.
No.
No
I
more
mean,
super
it is
chats
money
yet,
time.
so-
Super chats are always welcome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's so cool. But so you guys got here, and I almost had a heart attack because I left your flyers and the stamps or whatever on your chair
Oh,
over your
yeah.
table.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then Jake's like, "Hey, where's the flyers? You forgot to bring those." And I'm like, "They should be there." And
Well,
he's
you
like,
put it
hadn't
on the
checked
chair,
anything yet.
and the chair was like pushed under the desk.
Right, yeah, I pushed it on there.
To keep them safe.
Yeah.
That was good thinking.
Yes, it was a good thing.
So I left those over there, and then I brought I got there like 9:30 because I
Yeah.
slept in. What time did you guys get there to set up? 7? Because it was 7 till
No,
10 was
no.
greater setup in the morning.
I go
We
to
still
the
got there at
convention
like 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still got there at like 9. It was not that.
And
It was not that
Because
early.
it's like, oh, we should probably like run errands before.
Yeah.
One of the errands that would have been good to have done was getting the ink for the stamps.
Well, we didn't realize. Okay, so what happened? What happened was I was supposed to have ink pads, stamp pads delivered to my house, and I got next day delivery. I have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is supposed to be awesome. Guess what? Guess when Amazon Prime decided to crap the fuck out because I guess there was a storm or something. And the ink pads did not get delivered same as a redeemed stamp. So we have a whole redeemed stamp. Anyways, I wasted that money and it wasn't here. And we totally forgot about it until the day of the show. So we're on the show floor, we're set up, and then we realize we have stamps and the stamp cards, prints ready to go, and nothing to stamp it with. I was literally at the point of I was thinking of using my mascara. I tested this out. I used my mascara on the stamp and I stamped. I'm like, this works really well. And then I realized this is
Better
just
than
a waste
Just
of
wait.
really expensive makeup.
Yeah.
And it's probably also bad for my eyes if I use
pretty
that.
easy, quick way to get
That makeup.
conjunctivitis.
Yes, I'm gonna get pink eye if I do this for sure. So I am very proud of. Usually I cause problems and I don't solve them, but this time I solved the problem because I realized that Uber Eats doesn't just deliver food; they'll deliver from CVS. Because I've been very lazy in the past. I've used Grubhub and Uber Eats to get stuff from CVS. So I was wondering if they could get stuff from other stores. Uber Eats delivers stuff from Staples. So I paid like $50 for a lady to go to Staples, get ink pads and a completed stamp. That's the only one that I could find on there, and deliver it to
Perfect.
the convention
Oh, yeah.
center. So now we have everything we need, and we got to do the stamp
You can
rally.
go on Handcam.
It's a plan to put it in motion. And we'll see
Yes.
it through tomorrow.
Yeah, and so the stamps, you got the ink pads, which was awesome, and then the show opened to patrons. It was very slow at first.
Yeah.
And
Well, the problem with not having the ink straight away is there was going to be like 50 people straight away
Lined
to the
up,
table
yeah.
Right,
demanding
because we're that
stamp
famous.
card.
yeah, so that was good. But so they opened the doors at 10 for like early bird
Yeah.
VIPs. So that's of course slow. And then at 10:30 or 11, open to the public. Pear wasn't here, but we were getting sales and people were doing the stamp stuff.
Yeah.
And I think we got, I don't know, what would you say, like probably like 5 or 10 before
Before he showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so the cool thing about it is that, again, take a risk. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
People were into it.
No,
there were
they
people that
really
didn't know
liked
us.
it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Like some young,
And it is. We talked about this last week, but it's your gamification from your
Yeah.
Pokemon gave you the idea. Yeah, so you mastered
interactivity.
addiction.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah,
great.
Interactivity.
it is some of that. Yeah, it's giving them a little something.
Like this young guy came up and he's like, "Oh, your stuff looks cool. Let me grab something. What do you have?" And I was showing him everything, and he's like, "Oh, what's the first book?" It's like the Lost Pages. He's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, the tome with all of them in there." So he grabbed one of those,
oh, cool.
and I signed it, and he was paying, and
That's
I grabbed the stamp card, and he already had one.
Oh,
Because it came from you guys.
Hell
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yes!
"Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah.
Who says it in chat? I think it was down with Soul again. He mentioned
Hi, Travis.
Hi Travis. He says getting anything from the con. Alex, now I have a small suspicion. There was one guy who he was the first one to get. He was very enthusiastic. He's the guy who went to you and bought that.
Uh-huh.
And to us, he was like, "Yeah, I'll get." Like every time we mentioned something, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll get this. Yeah, that's cool." And I'm like, later on, I'm like, was this an Alex VLB
We're watching
spy?
out for Alex spies
Or
now.
was it just Alex
No.
You know what?
in a mask?
No.
In a-
It's
in
not
a-
him.
In a Mission Impossible face maker,
Right, yeah,
crams
in a-
himself
in a
into a
silicone
bodysuit.
mask.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No. But I
Maybe.
was slightly
Alex
suspicious.
spy.
Is this an Alex VRB spy? And
Mm.
later in the show, we will reveal Alex needs not of a spy
Yeah,
in today's show.
Mm.
it's
For-
true.
He is, an integral part of the show.
Mm.
The
And maybe
meme
that
master.
will
He's
be
our 5th member,
The meme master.
and then
And he's
Bancroft
my
is our
member.
6th.
sixth.
Yeah, and then Kelsey Shannon, who's coming on twice. He's the 7th.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say
how
8th.
it works.
Okay.
There is no 7th.
There is no
Camel's the
seventh.
58.
Yeah, Camel's on there somewhere way down low.
But
Yeah.
Speaking of
Shouts to
We're
Camel.
such
who I've
kindness.
hung out the most today is Camel,
Yeah.
and I had
Yeah.
a great time talking
While
to
we
him.
insult him.
He was walking back and forth. He was bouncing from tables.
Mhm.
He brought some comics too, which is cool.
Yeah.
Hung out with him last night.
Bancroft
well.
said he's the elusive who wasn't in any of the photos. And it's like, yeah, because he probably walked around
He was
when
just
any.
Yeah,
wandering.
he was like
He wasn't
Sasquatch,
really
the
on the
Bigfoot.
place.
Oh, yeah.
He was walking past. Maybe he's in the background of a shot or something.
Well-
The elusive camel.
Hold the phone, because we do have a super chat. But I don't know.
Oh.
It doesn't exactly fall into any of the categories. So I'm gonna.
Big money? Or?
I don't have the 500. It's the $500. What are you having the second mortgage? Jeez. No, cranberry langers for a little bit over.
Wow!
No.
Label your button.
A
Yeah,
little-
I know.
You can't label them. They're rubber things, and you press for the different modes.
Mine
label
have
next
tiny
to
screens
them.
on them.
does it? And
Every
if you,
button is a screen. You can change the icon.
You know, you can write
type
next
them.
to the buttons.
Well, if I did a show every Friday with my brother, I would probably
You would
the
put in
brother
more
doesn't
effort.
exist.
And you can put GIFs in them too, which is cool.
Wow.
What is this
that's
fabled desk
fancy.
device you have?
It's like a stream. It's literally called Stream Deck.
Oh, I have. Oh, okay. I have a Stream Deck. I don't.
If they're
it's
transparent
like in a-
buttons, you can do that. That's cool.
Okay.
He uses his.
What's the super
That's
jet?
a lot.
Anyway.
Okay, for a little bit above.
It's money time,
No, a little
bitches.
bit above.
$10.
There you go.
Hey.
He said, "Here's a tip instead of a knick-knack." There's no question.
Thank you.
It's basically a derailment of the whole thing. It's
Wonderful.
This was more of a nuisance than.
Yeah, it's, we
Grammar,
don't even have
thank
any
you.
bonk. You know, we can't even play the Peter Griffin falling
know.
into the money pit because it's not 50.
Yeah. Shouts to Cranberry though.
Yeah, thank you, Cranberry.
Thanks.
Yeah. Evil $12. Yeah, I can't do the makeshift. What were we?
Talking about? I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Nice job finishing his sentence.
Stamp rally.
You can do that in person, though.
Yeah.
If only we could
Yeah, you
do the
can't do
show
that
in
online.
person more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It shows that we built rapport over the years.
You should put all of our names in the nameplate.
Okay. Let me
You're
do.
being very selfish,
do.
Jake.
Instead of it just being Drake.
Is this another one of the things where I narrate
Just click on
what
the-
I'm doing?
No,
Yes.
you shouldn't.
Jay.
So
Because everyone
we-
else
I-
can definitely see your screen.
we
Jake, can I just say I'm proud of that your keyboard doesn't have any gummed up cum on
No
it?
cum.
Yeah.
It's cumless. It's cumless keys.
Now you all know the entire internet. Jake's keyboard is in fact clean.
this is his new keyboard.
Yeah,
He just-
it is. Like, fucking hell. I can't bring this one with me. There's too much cum. Someone's going to comment on my cum keyboard. But, I still didn't avoid it. You still comment. He knows it exists back home
Yeah.
somewhere in a
You
cupboard.
just had to say something.
And then, wait. I guess Nail Bunny's coming in with a save. With
Oh.
$2.
$2.
Hey!
Can you
Thank you.
can you confirm or deny the rumor of Edwin's hat wig? Oh yeah, I saw that on Bancrofts.
Hat
Oh.
wig, they're saying? It was a wig?
Edwin Borger. Like, is that-
Streams, scams.
Is that-
Is it a hat wig? That's funny.
Hello? What, so a hat
gotta be
wig?
real.
When he have
was-
hat,
Uh-huh.
hair look like wig.
Yeah.
I can't
Hair-
wear hats. Long hair can't wear hat. Can
Oh.
you wear a hat?
I don't wear hats because why would I cover this up?
They just
Yeah.
when you have hair, it like just pushes the hat off your head slowly.
So it was startling that he was wearing a hat. And I have
because he has locks.
So I have this picture. He came over and he grabbed a copy of People, now available on ZayComics.com, or you have a hand close-up cam?
Yes.
Let me see this.
Wait a minute.
So this was Edwin. Shout outs to coming over, purchasing a book.
Hair is on beard 3 now.
Yes.
Oh, he's good.
We
Just
had-
fill up one
Everybody
of the
listen to
bottles
him
on.
piss.
But it did startle me that he was wearing a hat. I'm like, why is this guy wearing a hat?
Oh, I
But
didn't know that
Hair
he
is
was
already
here.
a hat.
hair is a hat for the head.
You only need to wear hats if you're bald and want to hide that you're a baldy.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that if you have short hair, your hat wouldn't just fall off and right up. I just always assumed that's how hats worked. I didn't know why people fucking.
I
wear
changed
Well-
the banner because I realized that it was a very uninformative banner.
Yeah, maybe you should
Cool.
actually finish the
Guys, we're doing
Edwin
it.
was cool. Thanks for coming over and chatting and grabbing that book.
Cool.
Yeah, Edwin, come and get a stamp card.
Yes, come participate in
I
our
don't-
stamp rally.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he'll be here tomorrow, but
I don't know if you'll be alive
Wah,
tomorrow.
Well, if you're here tomorrow, come participate. And everybody else who's also here in Charlotte.
So what you guys could do, we're doing this special giveaway tonight that was not explained at all.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you put hashtag 50 spelled like that, no one knows if that's the correct spelling of 50 here.
Did you open a bottle on the counter? Is there a bottle over my?
I think he's.
Does it
I
sound?
use the bottle.
Okay,
There you go.
to me it's so like, did that get slammed
You
on
just
the
heard
edge of the
something
counter
clanging.
and chip off like
I think
a
I
chunk
closed
of?
the fridge at the exact same time, and it
Oh,
sounded like a
okay.
slam.
So put hashtag
So you're on
50
this program.
in the chat if you want a chance to win a special print here,
For we have.
someone that's not me will send it out.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. Cool. I don't mind the responsibility. You've done enough. Wait, we did get.
Oh, yeah.
You
Hold
did
on,
it.
here. You should do everything.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get.
Left
You're
for
gonna
the
like
stamp
crumple it up
rally.
in your pocket to take it
No, do
home
it
or
for-
something.
Properly.
Okay, so
I can't cross my leg. My legs are gonna cramp. Just
Why?
because
'Cause
well, there's
standing
no
all
pickle.
day.
Do we have
Oh.
not prepared pickle juice? There's no emergency decramping.
no.
Yeah,
Is
No,
there
that's
pickle
fine.
juice in Corona?
just standing all day
Yeah,
Okay.
just say
and
yes.
walking everywhere.
So, because we do not have 69, which is why I was asking for a number lower than 69,
Mhm.
aka 50,
Mhm.
we can go to dive camp. We do have
Da, 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 da.
Print. number 50.
Oh,
Ooh.
50 of 50.
clap, clap.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait.
Oh yeah,
All right, cool.
Neat.
fitty fitty.
50 of 50.
Yeah, look at that beautiful. Look at that rack.
Yeah, give me a close up of
Yeah.
the print.
Move it down so people can see the
Okay.
characters and stuff.
That turned out
Move-
really
move it
well.
around.
I mean, you can also share the actual.
Move it
file.
around a little bit.
Yeah, just like that. That's very clear.
Look, it seemed like, well, this isn't in the shitty webcam. You can win 50 of 50 by
Mhm.
typing hashtag 50. I guess we'll do it at the end of the show. See, people are typing these.
Yes,
Now they know what majesty they
Mhm.
can receive.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Back to old cam.
Yeah.
There will only be 50 of these prints
Yes.
ever. So
Yeah,
this
sadly.
is super
That's it. We've locked
rare.
ourselves in. We can't make any more prints of this ever again.
Oh
Well, I
no,
like-
ever. I mean, it's
I like
50
the
of
other
50.
idea.
So will there be
Mhm.
more?
Your other idea was cool, which I don't know if we want to talk about with the piece.
If you want to print
No.
more, you need to say
Yeah,
more.
that'd be cool. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so
Wait,
go on.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The buttons on the toilet, there's one big and one little.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, you push one if you pee, one if you poop. But I don't know which one is associated with which. Because if you push the little button, you would think that is associated
Why are we
Why-
talking?
wait,
Why
why
are we
would-
talking about this?
Because it's important. Why would you ever press the small one? Like, you don't want to risk having to press the small one twice.
Yeah. So just press the big every time.
I guess.
Okay, and
the-
that exists because if you own the house and you're not in a you're not in a
You're not in a toilet?
you're not in a hotel.
If you don't live
More
in one of
like
them
you're not
toilet
in a
houses.
toilet. You want to save water, but we're in a hotel, so it makes no difference. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Use the air conditioning as much as you want. Run all the electric plug sockets. Flush the toilet at least 20 times before you leave.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're paying for it.
It's not your water.
But because I thought the big one is easier to push and more like convenient.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that's for pee, and the little
Very
one's
enlightening thing.
more rare that we'd push the poop one.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
understand
can
the
we move
button.
on and continue
Actually understand your logic. I
talking
actually-
about this giveaway, please?
So, you get a giveaway. One of us who isn't Phil. I would like to
Okay,
make sure it
start it out.
happens, which is why I'll do it.
All right, Jay.
Like-
A little bit of shade there.
What?
Oh my god.
No, that's gonna be great. That'll be cool. So you guys could that aren't here get a chance to grab one of these bad boys for
Mhm.
$0
Yeah.
just for hanging out with us. We
Well,
appreciate that.
technically, legally, they're all free.
Right? Yeah. They
You
all
know,
are.
Well,
no
yeah.
purchase necessary.
Especially
Yes.
not from you. You're not
Jake
selling
is
anything.
not working in America.
Okay,
He's
that-
only giving things away.
That wasn't a
For
bit.
free.
Genuinely.
I know.
I do
I
not.
know.
In a time.
I asked the guy that came up for this. Brand's like, "Oh, what'd you buy? Whatever he got from me." I'm like, "What'd you get from Jake? Because he's not supposed to be selling anything."
I got a couple
I
of
did-
CDs. I don't want to keep it quiet.
No, the guy's like, "Oh, I just signed up for his mailing list or whatever."
Mm.
That's what that makes sense.
Because it was a mystery even for you. What would I do?
Right?
They're like, oh, I just
Is
signed
he a criminal at heart, like your people? You know?
like
Oh, wait,
like
that's
his
Australians.
people.
up. He wasn't British.
No, I'm saying you.
Yeah,
Oh, I-
you're
Or
British.
are
He's
you
an
a- are you a
Australian.
criminal?
It's the Aussies. It's
Okay.
the- it's
Oh,
different
thank
different
you.
continent,
Cheers.
similar accent.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Woo!
The Deep says
Hey.
toilet talk live from Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did we? So,
Hmm.
pe- We give out
Someone's-
like 10 of these freaking cards before Pat even shows up.
Right.
Then suddenly
What
you
the
appear, full on main character vibes. You can,
Yeah.
you can
No, he shows up with someone else's book in his hand, and he just eating this sandwich. What's up? All right, a little long cover
It was the sandwich. It was the sandwich someone gave me too. I've been a mooch like all day.
And then so he shows up at like 4 p.m. eating a free sandwich with other stuff that people gave him. I was like, yeah, I just got a free ride to the airport, and then I got a free ride here from the airport, and just talking about how he just coasted his way.
no, but
Awesome.
you should say how you almost totally didn't get here because you booked the wrong shuttle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
didn't-
booked
I
a
didn't
week.
realize
I
that.
booked a week. I booked next week, and the shuttle guy, when I got on, he's like, "I wasn't even going to be here to pick you up, except some lady called me and said that she'd be here, and she never came. So like that lady is my savior or whatever. I jumped on the shuttle instead of her.
If only
the
I could
universe
afford to be this
wove
cavalier.
events
Yeah,
in such a way that you would turn up.
I was worried about. I was like, what if I did just like wait, And then I'm like, God, how do I get to the airport? And yeah, I'd be like, guys, I didn't make it. I booked the shuttle to the airport a week ahead of time. Sorry, I did everything right except the last thing.
But then you get here, you sit down, and suddenly you're flooded with like 2 people with stamp cards saying, "Could you please put me out of my
Yeah, were they
misery?"
waiting
stamp?"
or what?
They've been bullying
So
me.
yeah, he came over
Stay
to
early.
get his stamp and the cards and stuff. And I'm like, I should have showed him how to use the stamp.
Did I
Wait,
smear it?
Wait, I have
I didn't
that.
know you needed to be taught how to use stamps.
I have this.
It's a stamp.
We figured out when Jake came by
It's
earlier,
not
we figured
hard.
out Brandon said it works better if you have something soft under it.
Mm.
Or like the tablecloth, like our tablecloth.
And I was just putting
Oh.
on something hard.
Yeah. But it's, I don't know why, but it's true. It did work out much cleaner.
Interesting.
And then there was an image of the completed one, and Perry's is all.
There you go. I got it. You guys will see it in mere moments.
Oh, I can't wait.
There
it is.
Oh God.
Do you like the border control fucking red?
No, that's so cool. I love
Completed.
that.
I remember that because I think I tried to do it in the air. And
You did it.
You did it.
I was
Holding
it.
yeah.
Why
There you
would
go.
you do that?
Hold it right there.
How to use a fucking stamp.
I didn't know stamp was so. The ink is so lubricated.
You didn't know ink was.
I didn't know
You didn't know
stamp
ink
was
was
so
wet.
like as if it's a rare material. The material of stamp.
We got a mind stamp. Someone call Uber Eats.
You know, it costs $50 for us to get the
$50
Uber and the
freaking
fucking ink thing, and
That's all Uber Inks are anymore.
they're just bringing stamps to people and they
Yeah.
keep eating them.
And they're called Uber Inks now instead of Uber Eats.
I like
It is still through. Uber
Wait a
Eats,
minute.
which is
That
funny.
deserves.
All three. All three.
All of them.
I don't have the little LED screens that you do, Phil.
I know. You gotta invest.
Upgrade.
Where is it? Look, Don says the filter is terrible. This is not a filter. This is
This is reality, baby.
This is reality. Yeah.
Reality.
this is hell.
There's no real way to turn the second camera.
Right, I guess
but-
you-
and anyways,
turn it closer.
I have pictures of the whole setup.
Yeah.
This is an actual 2000s era VHS handheld camera that Jake bought and rigged up to his computer.
Yeah, it's
So
real.
this is not a filter. Yeah, maybe you could turn the.
This is the way I can
This
spin
is
it around.
actuality.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There you
Go back to dive cam. Wait, this was the true use. Other people can see
Oh!
the perspective.
Just
There we
the
go.
corner.
Look, it's
Oh!
it's
Look at that now.
streamception.
This is the ceiling. for us.
Streamception.
Wait, where's the camera? There it
So
is.
You have the
foggy.
break.
There's
Oh,
the fucker.
Hey,
Whoa,
so you see
someone's
that?
peachy butt.
That's a real actual
What's that?
VHS cam.
There it is. That's what you guys were looking through.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That's this.
Yeah.
Pear, why are you saying oh like you just realized?
Did you
Did you not realize that was the camera we were using?
I was voicing the audience's thoughts.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, we still got the.
Yeah, but
Okay.
throughout the day,
Great.
it's weird when Pear showed up, the place started picking up a lot, and we saw familiar faces from last year from the chat. There's all kinds of creators here that stopped by as well. It was super cool. I ended up selling close to 20 books today.
Yeah.
And the last guy that came over to get to participate in the stamp rally, he grabbed like 5 books for me, a print for my brother, and I was the last one to get stamped, and he went and got the print.
I mean, you're talking about the gamification. These are deep psychological tricks because he'd already invested. You know, so you didn't have to sell him on shit.
Right.
He was like, before he even gets to your table, what wonders will be abound as I approach the Zaid Comics booth?
And I wasn't even there when he came over. I was down by where Michael Rushbrook, shouts to him, had the table down the way from me, and I was talking to him, and I saw Brandon pitching like hardcore to this guy, and
pitch a 10
to this guy and talking about all the books, and he just like waved me over. I'm like, I gotta go. It's like, he's getting all these books, you gotta sign these and do the stamp.
Hell yeah.
Freaking awesome. So it's working. I mean, Saturday is obviously going to be busier. So
yeah.
And we only gave out 2 prints, so there's like more people that need to get pairs stamped, because I know we all stamped a card, a bunch of them before you got
we've
there.
stamped a lot, so there's a bunch of people that just need to track down pair and get to their last.
Is it true that so far every stamp card, how many of you guys originated from your table, or have they all been originated from our table?
No, I had a good handful that was from us.
Oh, good.
No.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of yours I've seen.
Without yours on it yet?
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Interesting.
But no, there was one guy who came. He bought like $80 worth of prints.
Yeah. So this is what is
And
very
then he waltzed
interesting.
over to
So
you guys.
Heroes is always a good show, but Heroes usually is like an original art sales show, and I was kind of freaking out because I don't have a lot of original art. I only had like 2 little pieces left over. But no, I've got some commissions, but also people are buying books. You said you guys sold like 20 books, and you're like all the way in the corner in front of the bathroom. And I have inventory, but I'm not keeping close track during the show. I tally up after the show, but I know I've sold like at least maybe 6 or 7 sets of Fiendish books already. Yeah. I'm at the point where I'm like, maybe I will run out and I'll have to direct people to the store.
I'm gonna sell out
So,
again.
I know. Every time I'm like,
That would be cool.
I think I brought enough
Fingers
books.
crossed.
No, I should just bring a giant truckload of books to every show.
Well, I was
because
telling you,
never know.
it's like it's harder and harder to bring stuff the more years we're making stuff, because we come out with more books, and it's like, I want to bring.
I know
it feels
exactly
like I
what
brought
you mean.
so much,
It's a
but
really
I
little
still.
problem for me.
Yeah, I have so many books, but it's only a small bit of every book, because I have 2 art books. Now I have the Japanese editions of Fiendish here as well, and then it's like 3 Fiendish books.
Well, could you
So it
imagine
just
if you were
adds up.
flying and you had to ship all those
God,
books?
yeah. I don't even want to do any shows I can't drive to anymore.
Driving is awesome because you could load up all your stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta go pretty soon, but I'll tell you why, because it's part of the show. There's a bar at the Westin where all the old pros go and get shisty, and I want to go shisty soist with them too. Yeah,
he's gonna go networking.
Trying to use this.
Yeah, I've been like rehearsing what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to definitely fuck it up. But yeah, someone was like, J.G. Jones is here. He drew Wanted with Mark Miller.
Yeah,
but they texted me, he just left. I was like,
well, the thing with Heroes is,
but J.G. Jones, I was like, dude, you have the best exploding head I've ever seen.
I thought you were just going to say you have the best head I've ever seen.
No.
Dan Pinotion's probably there.
Yeah, Pinochin. I'm a big fan, big lover.
Go
I met
tell
him last night.
how much you love him.
Yeah.
The thing with Heroes is there's so many amazing artists, and the whole show is Artist Alley, basically. The entire show. You don't have
it's like 2 artist alleys too.
Yeah, it's like 2 artist alleys combined, and you have a couple of t-shirt places, but the show is just artists and creators and comics people. So yeah, you can just walk around and go to the hotel bars and meet all these famous comics guys.
Wait, are you leaving now? This second?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
He's setting out.
This is now goodbye, Cam.
I'm gonna wait for the delay.
That looks hilarious.
It looks like I have a bump. Like,
No,
I'm glad no one can see that.
No one can see that
it's
anymore.
face only.
Jesus.
You mean this bump moves camera down? No.
Yes. We'll have fun. Have fun schmoozing
Wow, amazing.
at the hotel bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be down later.
Okay.
Everybody say goodbye to Pear.
Goodbye, pair.
Bye, everyone. I'm
Pat,
gonna
say,
Wish him luck.
say goodbye to yourself on the screen whilst in the shot. Oh no, I ruined it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Tell everyone exactly where you will be, so all of the people watching can come and
Yeah, we don't even know what table
gang
you are.
stalk
So,
you if that's
yeah.
What, 3 something, right?
3 what?
What table number are you? So it should say
No,
right
no, I
here.
thought you meant-
I'm in the corner.
no drinking now.
Oh, he's going to be at the
In
Westin
the Westin.
Bar.
Yeah.
there you go.
Dogwood
All right,
Bar.
all of pair stalkers, go to the Westin.
And maybe at some point,
I'll buy you a drink here, Stalker.
There you go.
there you go.
I'm so
Great
lonely.
solution.
This is much better. So, yeah, they do a drink and
What,
draw.
now he's gone?
No, I'm saying my legs. My legs.
That's great. Now he's
This is
seats.
much
It's like
better.
goodbye. I'm gonna go socialize. Okay, so the thing is, I am kind of socialized out, but I've been here so many times. The big night to go out drinking and socializing is tomorrow, anyways, because there's an art auction. So if you guys haven't been to Heroes Con before, there's an art auction Saturday night in the Westin Ballroom, and it's loads of fun. It's basically watching Adam Hughes make a lot of money every year.
Their balls
But-
are so big they need a whole room.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big
just
ball
massive
room.
balls. But it's just fun to watch all the art go up and like all the bidding, and then you get drunk. There's cheap booze. But is basically social stuff happening every evening, and I'm gonna mostly focus on drawing commissions, but I'm not gonna go drinking until tomorrow. Like today, I'm just doing this, and then I'm gonna draw because I have work.
I forgot that it's episode 100.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Noel, you have to do a
Oh, he hadn't left
celebratory.
yet. He was in the
We
bathroom.
just realized it's episode 100,
Yeah.
and you got to say something, I guess. Like,
How could you guys forget it's episode 100? Why do you think we're doing this whole thing?
Happy 100.
oh yeah, he's.
No. Have them in
100
front
weeks.
of us.
Yeah, we'll get like a shot.
Yeah, use that
We'll
camera.
get in front of
over
the
there.
camera here and we'll all pose
No, that was my hand.
like gangsters.
Wait, I'll go back on old cam. Yeah, we need the farewell shot.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, I'll go here.
You see him.
Now you gotta lean
See,
in.
he's not even in the shot.
Yeah,
How's it look? How's
Hey,
it
you need to
look?
lean in a little more.
lean in.
Oh, get closer.
Oh yeah,
Here you
because
go.
you can't tell.
Hey!
Yeah!
Hey!
Happy 100.
No, you can't see it. No, you can't see him.
Not a real-
No.
Yeah, no, I said-
Hey.
Amazing.
So what does it looks like he needs to shit?
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
See you all. See you
Have
later.
fun.
All right, have fun.
Everyone.
Don't get too drunk.
I'm a
Don't get
little-
roofied.
I'm a little tipsy.
All right.
Makes sense.
Go back to the safe.
So many
Don't
gang
get
signs.
mugged.
The Heroes Con, yeah. People free to do whatever they want with their hands now in
What's that mean?
photos. What do I? Other
What
than
do
the
you mean?
horns, which I can't do it. I can't do them. I can't bring myself to do the
Why?
devil horns.
Devil horns?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It's
you
just
gotta
a
do
rock and
this.
roll thing.
Yeah, you got to do the phone call.
Why?
It's a little phone.
Well, yeah, y'all scared of doing some double horns?
So they do drink and draw tonight
Uh-huh.
at the Westin Bar, I guess. Our booth neighbor was telling us. And then tomorrow's the auction,
Yeah.
which I didn't know this, but anyone could put up any piece of
Yeah.
art at the auction.
Do they
Yep.
have to accept it?
I don't know. The guy was saying
As
you could put
far
up
as
whatever you want.
15-minute drawing of a dick?
Yeah,
I
don't know.
don't-
50?
I don't
15,
think anyone has
15
gone
minutes.
that lewd, but no, anyone can put art up. I remember
Tasteful.
back in art school, people, when we were students, we would draw stuff and put it into the art auction. So
Yeah, and it goes
anyone
for-
literally can.
It's for the
put
Heroes
some-
Initiative, right? The money
Yeah,
raised.
it all goes towards. So Heroes Con is run by a local comic shop called Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, and the art auction proceeds all go to the Heroes Initiative to help them. So it's all cool. You know, they organize everything. It's such a great show. But yeah, anyone can enter and put their art up.
And then Sunday, there's like an after party at the comic shop, which is at the Heroes
Yeah,
Comic Shop. I
there's a
went last year with
barbecue.
Vaughn, and yeah, Steranko was there. Chris Claremont was there too, and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah, Daniel Solo says, so even if, he means I, can put a piece up, Can civilians? Do you need AA badge? You
No.
need
I don't know.
exhibitor?
I have no idea.
As far as I know, no.
I would say find
Yeah,
a guy
because
organizing it.
The people I
Hack
knew
his
who
computer.
were-
Find compromising information.
Yeah.
Print it out.
Force
Threaten
it.
him.
Yeah, blackmail him.
Okay, as far as if there aren't rules against people just putting up random stuff or like the content, you guys are going to create rules. You're going to cause them to make rules
Yes.
for
Let's do it.
entry
Just like
by fucking around.
just like Asia, having just come back from there, perfectly clean. Everyone's great. Everyone gets along.
The culture shock.
They all look incredibly similar.
Is
Which, I know
drastic.
maybe that's part of it, but yeah,
Homogeneity. What?
you don't. Are you trying to get some light on you?
Yeah, how's
Something's better than a painful. That's good.
Yeah,
No,
that's,
that's
that's
good,
pretty
brother.
good.
Yeah.
All right. No, I'm the only one in shadow.
Phil, do you want some strawberry lemonade?
Yeah, sure. Is that all in there? Or is there some sort of
The
spiked
foam
rum
is
in there?
the foam.
It's very
He
foamy.
spiked it with.
Why is this so foamy?
It's
What is it,
strawberries,
sir?
Phil.
All right,
It's
let's
only
Is it
strawberries.
organic?
It wasn't-
Is this from the Whole Foods?
There's hair. There's black hair.
It wasn't used to clean a
Hair.
keyboard.
We got ingredients: water, lemon juice, pure cane sugar, and strawberry puree.
Cane sugar. That means it won't drink the gout.
Yeah, is that true?
By the way, pain pills.
Ooh, is there a cup?
Is
here or
it-
something?
I
there
did have-
cups over
That
there.
smells pretty good.
I did
Need
have
some
gout.
cups.
Yeah.
Yes, I did have gout attack.
Oh my god.
It was solved.
Tell them about Japan and how. I mean, you've already mentioned
I
it
already told
before.
you so many
but-
times. We
Japan was hell.
we do have. Oh, the whole raising Asia thing is just like yes, just like that. You go in, Johnny Somaling the place up. A
Uh-huh.
few new rules
Oh,
will get
yeah.
makened.
Yeah, exactly. It's here's a high trust, nice environment, and some fucker decides to come in and fuck around and ruin it all.
We do have some nice messages from people that I've
Oh.
been starring. Like I'm gonna.
all right.
I want to always
Look forward
read stuff
to it.
out, but interrupt the flow. We have a lovely message from King Camel.
Oh, hi.
He says thought we were doing this episode on his channel.
Well, we're not.
No, this is his channel. He let us use it, right?
No, it's
he
not.
gave us the login.
No, it's not. It's not your channel. Hi, Camel.
Hi, Camel. It's Camel.
Thanks for
Confirm
being
or
here.
deny. Are you in the Westin? Can you be attacked, assailed, approached?
Tell everyone exactly what chair, what corner of the Westin you're in.
Yeah, what-
your room number.
Someone who's there.
Just kidding,
Report
don't do that.
in. I reckon he's playing it safe. I reckon he's not in some bar
Yeah.
at this hour.
I don't, the older I get, the more antisocial I become. When I was in art school, I'd come here, I'd want to go drinking every night as I need to be in the Westin where things are happening. Now, I do not care. I want to be away from people. I do not want to be in the Westin. It's so crowded and annoying. I hate talking to people. Go away.
Last year in the Westin, well, it was Westin adjacent because the Westin was like under construction.
No, it was still the Westin, but it was this bar that was kind of linked to it.
That was actually kind of cool, and it was like a pretty large area.
It was
Mhm.
nice.
It felt
It's
like
much
by
different.
the end of the night, it was just
Interesting.
us lot.
Yeah, like
It
you
kind
lot,
of was.
Yeah.
like Commie Mark. Like, oh no, was that choke out? You lot.
You lot. You lot. You fucking
You
lot.
lot.
Us fucking lot.
It was a bunch of us YouTube comics people, and then it's like a bunch of people I knew from college, actually, like some SCAD professors I knew, and I was like, there's two groups of people I know that don't know each other.
Well, that's what I
It was
mean.
kinda
It
weird.
seems like it's split into different nights. The first night, which I guess is tonight, that's the civil night.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna have ourselves a real good show.
Yeah,
That's all I
Queen.
know.
AIDS.
Yay!
Not really gay.
Neat.
Yeah, he was
So
just
an
bi.
act. It's just it's
He was just bi.
Sure.
yeah. So there's a civil night, and then there's the party night, which is
Anyway.
tomorrow apparently.
Apparently, I guess.
So yeah, Saturday night. More wonderful
Saturday
chats. Filled in-
Saturday. Another homosexual man.
I don't know this
Saturday night. Something, baby. That's like your era of music, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
His era.
What is that?
When I was a kid and we moved to the opposite end of the country, and then, things didn't go well, and moved back again. I lived in a place called Newcastle upon Tyne, and there was one song, the song of the summer, and it was Saturday night. Doesn't matter, no one cares. The Dawn says, but seriously, happy 100.
Happy
Hey, thank
100.
you. Woo!
Yeah, I forgot that it was that. And that's why the thumbnail's gold.
Yes.
It's good.
I spent way too long shittily filtering that in Photoshop. You still perturbed by the foam, Phil?
No, I get it.
You don't have FOMO for the
If only we had vodka to add
What
to
is this?
it.
strawberry lemonade. I'm a big fan of strawberry.
Yeah, me too. It's good.
John Snowden also says
Hello.
happy 100.
Hey, thank you.
And Linkovich Chamovsky, I say it correctly, happy 100 episodes, a beer clink, which none of us will.
Cheers!
I have
There
pain
we go.
pills. I have pain pills. I can drink a Coroni.
Well, you could cheers with the pain pills right
Yes.
now. You don't have to drink.
Oh yeah, we learned Shay. Is it Shay that told us about
What?
clinking the bottoms?
Oh, the bottom. Yeah. So it's a German thing, or is it
Yeah.
just how you're properly supposed to?
What do they
like-
know? They lost 2 world
Oh,
wars.
Yeah.
they know more than you
It's 'cause
think,
it-
Phil.
Because they were drinking the whole time. That's why they lost the World War. So they know how
That's
to
why
drink.
things went a
You-
little bit off.
You
there.
clank the bottom of the glass because it's more sturdy and also makes a better sound.
That's why things went-
We got Bibbly Bob in the chat. He wants to see some leg, Jake.
Huh? They want to see some Gaucho Reno. There's at least a bit of. Wait.
I don't
Oh
think
wait.
you-
Why am I looking at
can.
the TV? There we go. Okay. Look.
That flower. Is it flowery?
No. This is.
It's Simpsons.
Is it
No.
all over shoe?
You know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna. It is all over print shoe. Let's go. Phil is pointing out. There is a special shoe I wear at conventions. I'll go on hand cam.
I
Uh,
changed
Have
my
a-
shoes.
Plug
Oh
your
my
noses,
God.
guys. Plug your noses.
Oh, why do you have to do that?
It is itchy and scratchy.
Hey, Mike.
They find
Good boy.
fighting. They suck.
Okay.
And fuck.
Okay, you put your shoe back on.
I'm putting
now.
shoe
Thank
back.
you.
And inside is Simpsons clouds.
Oh.
No one's ever seen the inside of my Simpsons shoes.
It's true.
We're very
Let
glad.
him
Now
have
the whole
it.
internet has.
This is like
Oversharing.
a banner moment.
Mm.
Yo, zombie boy.
Thanks for joining
Michael.
us for the
Touche.
100th episode where you see the inside of Jake's shoe.
Oh yeah, Zombie Boy was
Rico.
here way early too. Zombie Boy was here yesterday. The chat, we can't retrieve yesterday's messages. There was a vote. It was like, is it going to be a disaster? I think for a makeshift, like in-person live show, it's gone pretty well. Where
Yeah, this has been great.
an hour and 10 minutes feels a lot longer.
Except for
than that.
these cramps on my thighs.
Are you really cramping already?
I'm surprised you
What
didn't chug pickle juice.
Yeah, what are you
before
doing to your
coming
body that you're just like, man, it's been 10 minutes. Time
I
for
didn't
another
eat
cramp."
lunch, and then I had a big dinner.
Gotta be
But no,
careful
it's been,
with
and
it.
I changed my shoes too, which is probably not the best idea. I was going for style instead of,
The shoes that
intelligence.
no one can see.
Yeah, I don't really know why I changed my shoes, but
Well, you put in effort.
Because you know Pat would be leaving early, and
Yeah.
you knew you could put your feet up on his
that's true.
pedestal.
You can kind of see my shoes,
Oh yeah.
but no, my legs feel good now. It's not going to be fun walking after this.
Banker says that's the sound. The sound that you hear is Camel scraping his fingernails at your door. That's the cackling. The cackling in the street below.
Yes. We'd hear his voice before the fingernails.
Yeah, Dario Sola says, "Kill the show. Come to the Westin."
No, why would
Brianna
we do
Solo?
that?
Yeah, I'm going to go afterwards.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll.
I
I got
can't
4
believe-
hours of fucking sleep yesterday. I need to sleep,
Travis
guys.
wasn't even here.
You should try.
Did Travis get a stamp card?
I don't remember. Did
Who
you?
gets stamp card?
Travis, did you get a stamp
I
card?
was wondering.
You
Did
didn't
you
buy-
bu-
Yeah, wait. Yeah,
He did.
must
He
have.
bought
He bought
something.
an original art. Travis, did you get Stampy?
If you didn't get a stamp card, come back.
Stampy.
Stampy.
Stampy's hilarious.
If you didn't get a stamp card, come back and make sure we give you one.
Yeah, we all have some, so.
He bought a Yomi Shikishi board, a little Shikishi drawings
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
nice.
The little like art boards I got from Japan. He bought the Yomi one.
The Scarlet Witch Shikashi board, which I consider to be the best of the Japanese pieces, that when you
I'm
hold it up,
surprised you like that one.
I don't even know who the fuck she is.
Yeah,
Isn't
nobody can tell it's Scarlet Witch.
She's Magneto's daughter.
More like fuck.
Yeah, I guess I drew her headpiece weird, but I'm just like, whatever.
No, it
It kind of
cool.
looks like her.
Is it still on the table or what?
Yeah, it's still there. I don't like the drawing at all,
Someone will
but
steal it.
people like it.
Which one
Yeah,
do you
somebody
like?
come the Scarlet Witch one. I think it looks janky.
That's why she didn't even bother putting. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Scarlet Witch one looks good." Didn't even bother putting it up on eBay.
No,
She's like, this
it's a tiny. Anyways, well, it's available at the show, guys. So if somebody wants to buy it, come
yes.
over.
If you have heard tell the Scarlet Witch, anyway,
$12.75.
Yeah.
Lieutenant
Artist
Hughes,
Alley $12.75.
Lieutenant Hughes says, "Are those empty Corona bottles?" He has missed the pad.
Hughes, where have you been? Yeah.
You just came in. You
Narwhal was
missed
just
Pear.
here.
Yeah, he came in, drank half of our booze, and now he's off to drink some more.
He drank 3 Coronas, and now he's going down to the bar.
Yep.
Big days ahead of us.
Well-read comics. Oh, Storm at the Con too. He's bumbling around. Well, not really bumbling. He doesn't seem like a guy that could bumble.
No, he's
very suave.
yeah.
Well read. Were you by the table and I didn't recognize you?
Probably. I don't know.
Have you not said hello to him the whole thing yet?
I don't know.
He's been at our table twice.
I didn't know
I
he
can't
was
put
there.
faces and names
I don't know
together.
what you're talking about. Well-read's not even here.
Sure.
I never saw him.
Also, you don't want to guess the name of who they are. Bancroft said about this when you're like, "Oh, you stream," and they come up and say, "Hi, I'm from."
Right.
They don't say their name. You can't guess one today.
Why would you get?
Well,
Are you?
No, but
Why would you? There's no way of just putting that together.
Well, Southern Cecil came out.
I'm specifically talking about Southern Cecil.
All right. Shout out to Southern Cecil.
Shout outs.
He was here last year too.
Southern Cecil's at the table. We're having a great time. He loves Connell stuff. I was showing him some secret future Connell stuff.
Yeah.
He was loving it.
Yeah.
You know, if you come to the table, I might show you a thing or two.
I almost didn't recognize him because he wasn't wearing the Cecil mask.
He
Last year
wasn't
he had
wearing
the Cecil
the
mask.
turtle outfit with the Cecil. He wasn't dressed as a turtle.
And then my OG boy Griever was out here. It's awesome seeing him too. He's gonna come by and get a stamp card tomorrow. I said.
Southern
Hey,
Cecil,
shout out to both of them. Thank you for coming by the table.
Southern Cecil
Making a
said
purchase.
he was raring it. He was chomping at the bit to get one of these prints, right? And I'm like, "Oh, why?" And he pointed to
Truffle.
who, clearly for some people she doesn't ruin the piece. Like, this, for a lot of people,
Why
love
would
her.
she ruin the piece?
She's
People
charming.
like her.
She's charming.
and because the only person who I think is like Pig Woman, that's for me, is General Piggy.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Biggie.
I've got a good guess. I know what to know. So he's like, he was offended. He was what?
No, after
Excuse
it
me.
was comical, guys. Southern Cecil was standing there just loving Cardinal, and
But I have-
Jake was giving him
talked to him last time.
exclusive
Yeah.
art, showing him exclusive old previews of stuff, and he was just laughing at everything because it was amazing. And then Jake's like, "Yeah, you're this other guy, right?"
It's the word. It's the. I mean, you felt it happen to yourself so many. Well, I don't know, many times in the past. Are you like Chris? No.
Are you Australian?
Do you think I look like a Chris?
Shout out to General Piggy
Shout out to Chris's out there.
and Chris's.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they got stuff. So they probably already have stamp cards. Because I know
Yeah.
Southern Cecil.
They
was
both
come
have
back,
stamp
They
and
have
he said he
stamp
wanted
cards.
to grab a butt book, which is one of our highest selling items today.
Wow.
We've sold 3 butt books. My
Temper.
brother.
I bought a butt book.
Yeah.
I'm getting the butt book.
Yeah.
Very good.
So shout outs to Big Butts.
If Brandon does a butt book too,
He's gonna. He has it ready already.
he needs
He has
to
it
have
formatted.
the front and back cover to be each cheek, so that when you open the thing, you're opening her ass.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Phil
I'll run it past him.
Phil gives that look of you really want to go. You really want to make that joke.
Bankrupt says, did Brandon get up off of the chair at any point in the day? No, he had one leg up and lounging. That picture you saw of him on X is how he was the whole convention.
Permanent pose.
Wow.
He was straight chilling, you know?
the question is, when you finally, for moments,
Mhm.
actually sat at your table,
Mhm.
your own chair, or did you share a chair?
Did we share one? We have 3 chairs at my table.
Because the famous photo is
Oh,
the chair share.
Those chairs are not big enough for us to share. But no, we have 3 chairs because we
Not
actually
with that
paid for an
attitude.
extra. When I was signing up for the table, I accidentally paid for an extra pass, which
Oh.
then gives you an extra chair.
Oh dang.
And we're like, oh,
Well, we also have 3 chairs.
oh
Phil.
my. Well,
But
we can talk
Hold
about
on.
that. Why don't you
Okay.
talk about that?
So, do you actually?
Well, it is my table,
Okay,
and
I'll
I
show-
got very, very lucky. So, first of all, I want to thank the organizers for Heroes Con and Artist Alley
They're not
because
watching.
I don't care. It's a
They may
bit.
one
Shut
day.
up! It's a bit.
When they're
Jesus
called
Christ.
into court to testify, they may
Holy
watch
fucking
this.
hell. So I think I'm in Indie Island, which is like this part of Artist Alley that I don't think there's a way to apply because I didn't apply
There's
to
not.
be in Indie Island, but it must be a rotating thing where they pick artists that have indie books and stuff and then put them in Indie Island. Indie Island is kind of like in the middle of Artist Alley, so you kind of get showcased a little more. And I guess I got lucky. I got put in Indie Island this year, so it's a really good location. It's right in the middle of Artist Alley behind the info booth, so super lucked out with that. But also, additionally, the table next to me didn't show up. Well, no, they showed up, but for some reason, they were kind of double booked by the con. I forgot who it was, but halfway through today, someone came over. Well, the person that was one table over came over and said that basically the table was open, so we got to expand half a table. And now I effectively have like almost 2 tables worth of space.
Yeah.
And I got to make this gigantic, ultra huge, fiendish spread with my new giant banner and 2 like towers on both sides. So like,
That's awesome.
here's a mini banner and here are the prints and here's all my books and art books. And then I actually have space to draw in the middle. And I have so much stuff at every con that it's always a struggle to display everything. And for the first time, I can comfortably display my stuff, and it has been great. If only every con could be like this, but it's not.
Yeah, I came over and I was like, is the Indie Islands table like a table and a half?
No,
Because
I
there's
just got
so much
really
space.
fucking
It's
lucky, and I got to spread out to a table and a half, same as the guys to my right.
Yeah.
Long story short, extra chair for free.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you don't have to pay the
Booyah.
$75 extra for it.
No.
All 75.
Yeah. But you get an extra pass too.
Oh, okay.
So I do have an extra pass.
Okay.
Which you can
Don't tell anyone though.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Guys,
you can't have it. Okay.
Phil will be heading to the Westin later. He has an extra pass on him. If you steal one of them, it won't be that big of a deal.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Like, there's no reason to get an extra chair because our table is so small. Like, there's at my table between all the books, and then I brought original art as well from all like the pages from Lost Pages and stuff, and then Brandon's art portfolios, and then the prints. The table's full of stuff. You know,
Your table is almost like a beehive of stuff.
It's so intense.
You've cocooned yourself in a protective shield of paper and ink.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I have a new like these new wooden bookshelf stands that I actually really like, and I was able to put the prints at the top of it, so you could see like the
Next
creative
time, you
block
just bring
print stuff.
IKEA. You'll just bring IKEA equipment in the shelving to
Exactly.
build next time.
Yeah.
Bancroft says they forgot to tell Rainey that Indie Island is actually a peninsula.
Oh no! Wah, wah,
She doesn't get it.
But that's the thing about Indie Island. When you apply for a table, it literally says in parentheses, you cannot request to be in Indie Island. And my first email to the management people
Was you better fucking put me in Indie Island
Maybe
or
that's
I'm
why
coming
you're
with
in
a
front
gun.
of the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "Fuck this guy."
This was before they sent out the application lists, and I was
Uh-huh.
just inquiring, and I'm like, I went last year, and I name dropped my buddies. And I'm
So
like,
you were trying to ask without asking.
well, I didn't know that yet. I'm
Okay.
your Indie Island was really cool. I do indie comics and stuff like that. And she put in the email, you can't request it, And then in the parentheses or in the application, it said that as if like if you request it,
that's it. You're
Yeah.
out. That's it. You're
All
fucked.
right.
Yeah.
Toilet time for you. It is.
Dude, I've been wondering why you guys get put in such a bad location because it's like, you guys have so many books and you're a legit indie publisher, but you get put in front of the toilet, and it's probably because of one email that totally
Maybe that'd
came
be bogus,
across
but-
wrong.
I don't know. I'm fine with it. But it's so funny because a lot of people requested to be near each other because you could in the application. There's a request to be near people right? There's literally a write-in.
I put your name there. I'm glad they didn't put me next to you.
Oh my god! But yeah, I put Irene's name and then Chad. I know.
If only you hadn't tried to get into the island, you could have been right next to us on that table that got abandoned.
Well, my buddy Chad Townsend's here. He put
Uh-huh.
my name.
Yeah,
I think
that's your-
Vaughn put my name, and we're all nowhere near each other.
No,
It's
no.
all your fault. Like
Probably.
you could have been the glue holding that clump of individuals together. I don't know how to segue from a clump of individuals to. So the very special moment.
Mhm.
By the way, there is a giveaway for number 50 of this print. Like, it's been a while on the stream. Look, we have number 50. It is numbered 50 of 50.
Yes.
Behold.
You can win it. Just type hashtag 50 for the giveaway.
You could actually. Oh, you probably have it open. Do you see how
It's
many
12 people.
12 people want it.
It's 12.
Let them know that. So yeah, so we can see how many people want it. There's been 12 so far. So if you haven't put your name in there,
Oh, yeah, look.
do it now.
I could do this.
Do it now.
50.
Hey.
Yeah, like, so anyone who's entered would be only one of 12. That's good odds. But yes, this is all in celebration of episode 100, which I guess is a great time for Zombie Boy to send in $100.
What?
100.
What?
Look, it's real. It's gonna come up.
Don't you have a button for that?
Okay.
Whoa.
I
You must
have.
have a button for that.
I have buttons for.
You.
Now that's
Oh
money.
no, that
That's
works.
money.
No, wait, no, this is the one.
It's money time, bitches. Now that's just crazy.
Yes.
No, that's just crazy. Keep sending those super chats.
But no, I don't have a 100. I
I
have
don't
a.
think you were expecting 100.
No, I have a.
$2, $5, $10.
And then he has surpassed what I thought would be the maximum,
Amazing.
which is the
50 goddamn smackaroos.
So he can have
Ugh.
2 of these. Zombie Boy, you've got 2 of these. You have a
50 goddamn smackaroos.
and then another.
50 goddamn smackaroos. Now that's just crazy.
Thank you, smackaroos. By the way, channeling Harry Partridge through all of that. That's just Harry Partridge voice coming through. He says, "Enjoy some drinks." Also launching a comic in July. Ooh, we will see how it goes.
Cool.
Zombie Boy, get in touch.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
What book are you launching? Let us know.
Did you draw your avatar and it's that style?
That
Tell us
looks
about
cool.
it. We'll pull it up.
Yes.
It's episode 1.
Boy.
But yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Episode
Thank
100,
you.
$100. You rule, Zombie Boy. Always great to see him showing up in my chat.
Yeah.
Whenever I stream, he's one of the regulars. Very grateful to have
Amazing,
you
dude.
around.
Crazy.
Hail.
Uh,
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Exactly. I didn't take that 100. But yeah, again, maybe he's talking about the 50. Yeah, it's Starbarian's voice. The
Now that's just crazy.
just Harry.
So cool.
Get in touch. If you need, if your voice ever breaks.
Yeah, I got to speak to Beacon Marion, who's an awesome artist. He's drawing Green Lantern right now
Uh-huh.
with Jeremy Adams at DC. And he's done a Kickstarter and his own book. But last year I met him and I gave him a Lost Pages book. And yesterday when I was setting up, his table is pretty close to ours. So I was walking past his aisle and he recognized me and knew me by name. I'm like, oh, dude, you remember me from last year. And he's like, dude, the Lost Pages was cool. So yeah, I talked to him a bunch.
Phil's playing it down. He said,
Crazy.
Phil, this magical tome of which you bestowed upon me, it gave me a vision.
No, dude, that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen him before. He's taller than me.
What?
That's
Yeah.
not the only one
I don't
taller
know
than you
if that's
is
possible.
Shay taller than you?
No,
No,
maybe
she's
in those
not.
crazy heels.
Yeah,
the
when she's
cosplay
wearing
heels.
6
That's what I
inches.
remember.
Last
year.
year when she was in those cosplay heels, she was.
Mhm.
But V is crazy tall, and he used to work at Aspen back in the day, and yeah, he's just awesome. And I would like to bring him on the creative block. We'll see if he'll come on just to talk about storytelling and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
It would be good, like maybe 100, new era. Change the name of the show.
Yeah,
Let's call it Cock Block.
so that's good.
COC Block.
We'll definitely be able to get more artists on like that.
Okay, here's
It'll
the
be
thing.
extra, real professional
I'm gonna-
name right there.
Uh-huh.
Cock Block is a perfect renaming of the show.
Yeah.
In the world where you only care about how funny the name is and not how many people you want to actually watch the show.
I'm sure Chuck Dixon will come on. He'll come on and hang out, and then
of all people who would get that joke.
Yeah.
It would be
Chuck
Chuck Dixon.
That's right.
Um,
We'll have him on soon. I think. He
'Cause
said
there's
he's
an-
down. So
there's another
Hey,
creative block.
that's awesome.
There's another creative block out
no,
there.
there's not.
Yeah.
If you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, hush.
At
We-
conventions.
Even though it
That one guy, the first guy who completed the first stamp card, he said, "Oh yeah, I've seen this show before."
Uh-huh.
We have actually heard that from people who come to tables at conventions.
Yeah.
Like each one, someone's like, "Oh yeah, no, I watched it,"
I don't know if it's always our show.
but it might be because
Might be
they
the other
don't
show?
know us.
yeah.
Whenever I've done
We
it,
have the same, I've never actually watched an episode of the other creative block.
They-
our
I have. They draw
doppelganger.
during, right?
Okay.
they get big guests on, like Pendleton Ward.
Wow.
Never heard of him.
You did the guy who made Adventure Time.
Veggie Time?
Adventure Time.
Oh yeah, never heard of him.
Pendleton Ward.
That's not even a name. Pendleton?
He's like, yes, that's a Britishy name.
He drew a thing with Penn. He named Pendleton.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big fat guy. Penn, ton,
He's like, what's
Pendleton.
Adventure Time over here?
You guys are crazy. Non-animation aficionados. Like what?
I know Pendleton Ward.
The only other animation
Pendleton
fan is
Ward.
Bancroft. He just goes on about the terrible show Arcanine.
Well, yeah. So what are we changing the name
That's
of the show?
that's a
We will
problem.
not decide this right now.
No.
We're just joking around. But
Yeah, no. We gotta lean into the bit. Changing the show.
Uh-huh.
yes, totally.
Get more people on.
Cock
Cock
block.
Block episode 1
making-
starting next
It's
week.
a good idea to bring people on, and they'll do the presentation and teach us, and that won't be hard to get them to do that.
I
either.
was thinking we should.
First-
We'll start paying them.
First guest.
Right, yeah.
Mark Millar.
Right.
He'll give us a presentation on endings.
Yeah.
Let's
Mark Miller.
end of the show. The show
We
will end.
will graciously host him on our very large platform.
Yeah.
Yes, exceedingly large. I don't
Yeah.
actually know how people are viewing. Probably like 12.
Well, that's a 100%
Cool. Thanks for
rate
being
at
here.
people that want to win this.
We're up
Yeah.
to 18 on the 50.
All right.
Guys, if you want to win,
1950?
if you want to win,
Oh, 18 on the giveaway. The 50 giveaway, yes.
yeah, look, he did.
We
He
got
did
over 30
Adventure
people
Time and
watching.
Bravest. These guys don't know what Bravest Warriors is.
No,
I mean,
no,
I
no.
hardly know. This right, Catbug. Over in Asia, there is a new mascot called Bug Cat. Only this person knows what I'm on about.
There is?
No one else knows what Bravest War.
No.
Bug
It was in all the convenience stores. It was this blue cat bug thing, but they were totally just ripping off Catbug from Bravest Warriors.
Mhm.
You know the
Because
meme.
everybody knows about that.
The old meme. Put a
Wait.
Why
fence
are
around
you
it.
reading all
Catbug.
these memes that nobody knows?
Was it a online cartoon?
Yeah, it
And
was,
he was
you
like a space intergalactic warrior, but everybody.
No, Catbug is like a ladybug,
Uh-huh.
but a cat.
Right.
I
Does
hate
she go
that-
into space?
It's a little thing.
Right, but does she go into
I
like
don't know if it's a
cosmic
she.
Daft Punk-ish space thing?
They
She's
live on
crafting
like
girl?
I think like one of them is they had
I
a
think I'm
hollow.
right.
They had a hollow John, which is a toilet merged with a hollow deck. So you go to the toilet and you have whatever surroundings you
Shout
want.
outs to Howl Comics and Shani in the chat.
Shani!
Danny's in the
Hey,
chat.
y'all. What's up?
What is it like traveling with that microphone? better
Yeah,
than my
definitely.
one. Like guys, how good is the audio? I actually
What's
assume
it
it's
like
great.
traveling? That's my microphone. That's Mike Coon. I brought that because I
I'm
have a
looking
better
up cat
mic.
bug.
It's a degloved mic coon. There's no bahalet.
Yes. Well, I do actually have the Behalet and all the
No.
other stuff, but
You
yeah.
have to say bahalet, just like you have to say Anama
I know cat.
What?
or mango. How's that they say it? Mango.
What are you saying?
In
What
Japan-
fucking language
In
is
Japan, they go, oh, I read the mango.
manga
Mango.
Manga.
Mango.
or manga?
Anyway,
I remember seeing cat
It was
bug.
manga.
I'd be
So I'm trying to
afraid
find
to
cat.
break it while traveling.
Terrible
That's why you wrap the most delicate of things up in a t-shirt.
Oh, I thought you meant like gangster rap.
Yeah, to protect your electrical items in transit, just rap about them.
Break it while traveling, like the microphone?
Break it down, you know.
Nah, this stuff doesn't break that easily. I've traveled with like whole computers because I have like a tiny tower. It's not a tower. It's like those little tiny box computers. Just wrap it and put it in its original box and pad it and just travel with it.
Microphone, want to take
It's
it
fine.
home. Hope
Yeah, if you
it's
pack like
out
not
of
an
casing,
idiot,
don't go boom.
please don't rap ever again.
Rap-a-boom-boom.
Oh my god.
What kind of music do you like, Jake?
You can do the cope and say eclectic.
Uh-huh. It's a great word.
Okay, right. I genuinely consider my taste in music to be a word I made up called transgenre.
Of course.
Can you
Yeah.
guess what transgenre music is?
I'm surprised it's not a
Yeah,
pun.
listen to
Pretty fair.
trans music.
Ah,
That's
trance
your-
music is not that bad. Nightcore is
That's
pretty
not what I
good.
said.
Trans music.
EDM whilst on MDMA, perfect.
No, you like the
listen to Lord
music.
Athelstan.
You like the music from the trans person that did the soundtrack to A Clockwork Orange.
There was a.
Composer. It's very synthy.
Were they at the time or were they later?
No, they were, yeah.
Oh,
Then
Well,
that was a like big thing.
not a Matrix thing. Is it?
But the intro music is freaking awesome from A Clockwork Orange.
Transgenre means it's a
Someone
rearrangement.
knows what I'm saying.
You take in this.
Someone.
Okay, perfect example. The Simpsons. They're at the orchestra, and what's the band? The 20th Century Fox Gold thing. It's like Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill with the orchestra, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's transgenre.
Okay.
They take the like gangster rap, classical music
So
version.
are you a big fan of Richard Cheese?
Yes. I'm very. It's too loud. Sorry.
That was good.
Yes.
Let's wake up the whole floor.
Who was in the Lego Movie?
Yeah.
He was
I haven't
singing.
seen it.
He did a Michael. He had a. He one of his songs is like a chorus of kids singing a Michael Jackson song, and they put that in the Lego Movie.
Yeah, we were
I
talking
think.
about this before we went live with Pear. Is the new Will Smith hit "Pretty Girls"?
Before we talk about Pretty Girls, in fact, no. I'm not going to. Perfect segue would be speaking of.
Yeah. Speaking of Pretty Girls.
Speaking of, Shani for not
Now that's money.
not
$2.
not
$5.
Not-
$10.
and not 50. She doesn't get
There's
the
no
50.
20?
She doesn't hear the 50. There is no 20.
There's a cap for this.
$20.
I only have so many buttons. You know?
Well,
Shani
$20.
for $20. Yeah, she said, I give you this.
Ducky.
She misspelled this.
I give you
I
love.
think that's intense.
Is that I bring you love?
love. He's bringing love. Break his legs. He doesn't
I don't
it.
get any of these references.
It's such a good episode.
It's so annoying. Every
It is
time
such a
we're
fun-
hanging out,
it's-
you guys are like, ooh,
It is
references.
it's a unique episode.
So good.
It's he's bringing love, break his legs. But she says, duck, 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 duck,
Put out some ducks in the chat, everybody.
duck.
I gotta find my duck.
6
emoji.
ducks.
Everyone fucks in the chat. It's Mr. Barnes. This is where I just instantly want to break into see my vest made of
We had that CD. Did you have the CD one?
Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Well, yeah, it had. Is that what it was called?
It didn't
It's got-
have "See My Vest" on it.
I had one that had "See My Vest." I'm pretty sure. It
That-
started with Bartman. Oh no, I'm thinking it might not have been on there. It was Bartman, and then Burns' song was "I'm Surrounded by Boobs." Right. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, a factory full of idiots, a planet full of boobs.
Was that Simpsons Sing the Blues?
Yes,
Yeah,
because he says, but I'm singing the blues. He actually quotes the name, and was Do the Bartman on there? Look, everyone's
Bartman.
posting ducks. Everyone's ducking it up.
I remember I had fond memories of, I think, driving to like Florida, Orlando as a child in the back car listening to that CD with my brother.
You were a child?
Yeah, once.
Doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Shani, for the $20.
Hey.
No,
Yes.
Simpsons music. Look, I want to put this out there because I want to ask if I think I'm the only person that has ever heard this piece of Simpsons content in this entire space. I guarantee it. They'll be like, what are you talking about? There is a song out there called Things That Make You Go Dull, right? And it's like loads of annoying stuff. Irene's completely checked out during this whole
I don't know any of these references.
It's a song about Homer. It's got clips from the show. It's like things that make you go, go! Like when
I don't think I've heard that.
there you go. The chorus is things that make you go, go. And it's great. It sounds a bit like
I believe
Deep
you.
Trouble. Well,
Is it a parody of the song "Things That Make You Go"?
That's what I think.
CNC Music Factory.
Yes.
It's a great song. It's a '90s.
It exists. I heard it on the radio at my nan's house when I was a kid. And I think there was a possibility that someone who worked at the local radio station actually made it themselves. It is lost media.
Oh.
I believe it.
Anyway, episode 100.
So, Pretty Girls.
Oh, God.
The
Have
new
you actually
song.
heard the new Will Smith Pretty Girls?
No, I haven't.
I've
we
been
played it
scrambling
on-
getting ready
we
for
played
a
it on-
con, not on the internet.
We played it on Monday, but we got hit.
Of course.
I was
It
going to
wasn't
say,
like-
I'm not
It
playing
wasn't
it.
taken down.
Yeah,
But
don't
every
play it.
time I hear the start of the chorus, which is "I like pretty girls," I just think of "I like turtles." That kid, the meme, the "I like turtles" meme.
It kind of feels like him trying to be a more corny Kanye. He's trying to be
He's still being like a PG Kanye.
He's seeing like,
How
oh,
is that supposed
Kanye
to
going
work?
off the rails, huh?
Yeah.
And then he's like, there's a gap in the market there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's how Will Smith talks.
he does.
He was very southern, like an oil type.
There's a gap in the market.
No. Oh my god.
There's a gap in the market.
Uh-huh.
So bloody hell, old Will bloody Smith, and there goes Kanye West. He's fucking got off his rocker. He's putting, he's jibbing his hand in the air. He's saying, H, he's going all the E8.
Oh.
I think there's no get there. But if you, there's a guy on the internet who made this song. He's like, I like pretty girls, big fat girls, really tall girls, blah, blah, blah. And
Girls
he lists,
that
I've
climb
heard that
on
one,
rocks.
yeah.
he lists a bunch of girls.
Girls with chicken pox.
Yeah, girls with massive throbbing.
I didn't say that.
Oh my god.
But it was like the most mild-mannered fucking song, and he just bullied the shit out of it online because it's easy target, right? You make a nice soft song. Anyway, it sounds like that. It sounds like when he says, I like pretty girls. It sounds like he said, I like fat girls. I like skinny girls. I like fucking petite girls.
Yeah, he's making a comeback.
Do you think he'll keep going? Irene's completely checked out.
I don't know any of this stuff.
Heroes Con.
I'm sorry.
We're here. We're here at
Hey.
Heroes.
Heroes.
Come on by.
Yes.
And yeah, it's been.
I am
good first
also
day.
tired, but don't let me ruin all of your fun.
We're not even 2 hours yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
I drove from Atlanta and I got 4 hours of sleep because I was trying to get drawing done and I still
Atlanta.
didn't.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, we went through the mountains, kind of. That was pretty cool. And there was like
Oh, really?
really low clouds.
Oh, you went through the Appalachians.
I think it must have been like in West Virginia or something.
Cool.
Do you think there is a place called Atlanta in the Appalachian Mountains?
No,
Sure. Probably.
not at all.
Bancroft says,
Spell
tell us you've
things
never
and
heard a Kanye song without telling us you've never heard a Kanye. I like the one where he was in Minecraft. You know when he's shuffling along in the... I don't know what the
big
song was.
suit jacket.
I just like the video.
That song was trash. But that's funny. The outfit he was in. No, he's got some bangers. Power is a great song.
I only know his older songs.
He
Yeah,
did a really
Power.
good new one. It's quite popular.
No one man should have all that power.
Yeah.
That one's good. The one that he did with Daft Punk.
I take
It
a
was on at
sip
the Burger
about
Place
half
tonight.
an hour.
Yeah. That one.
He did a song with Daffy Duck.
Daft Punk.
Kanye, look, this is how you make a comeback.
Daffy Duck.
Daffy
Looney
Duck.
Tunes.
I watched. Is this fun, guys?
The Looney Tunes movie?
On the
I
airplane,
don't think we're live.
the day the Earth went boom.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
Animation, impressive.
Yeah.
Writing,
I think it was like
It was
30
just-
minutes too long.
it was. Oh my god. So, yes, so many things going way too fucking long. Everything anyone
Yeah.
makes, like those AI vlogs, because they can just type a thing and make a million things. Like, oh, I need to put every second on screen now. They don't know when to. Okay, well, how about we half this? But yeah,
There was very fun gags in it. It
was-
was funny how they explained why Porky Pig stutters. The
Was
farmer George or whatever his name was.
he was the best.
hilarious.
He was the best. For the film.
Very, very, very great. If you love like the detail of Ren and Stimpy animation, he was great in it. There was one part where they animated him too much. I'm like, oh, they shouldn't have done that.
With the
The
what? The
farmer.
guy, the
Yeah,
farmer guy.
There was one sequence where he was
The
too
point-
animated.
Yeah, he was on ones. That's called being on ones.
Right, but the
If
rest
you're
of
a-
them, it was
if
just
you like
basically like
animation.
a still. And
Yeah, but the point was the contrast. Episode 100. We got to bring up all the words.
I already said interactivity, so.
But
But it was too long.
that's not one
It
of
was
the
too
four
long.
words. We are at 1850s for the giveaway. Now, this is the part of the show. Jake, naproxen over the counter in the US. Let's finally go back to hand cam.
Yo, give me a couple of those.
Do you hurt? Yo, hit me over that shit. I got some aches and pains.
feisty tonight.
I've been doing that voice in public in this country, and it almost got me in trouble.
That's cool.
But yeah, pain pills. That is naproxen in vat of
Wax.
pills form. 18 still, guys. Type 50 in the chat. Now, this is the part of the show where I think maybe we can have another print-related topic.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh, is
Alec,
this the
yeah,
christening?
the christening.
Oh, there's no T. It's just called christening.
Christening. We have, we talked on him before, extended member of the show, Alex, every single week. Even when I begged him to stop,
Yeah.
he is not.
Makes a meme.
He's been relentless
Mhm.
with the weekly memes. He is never able to come to conventions, and he is the collector of the ones. Do you know who we're talking about? You
The
return?
ones?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah, the
remember.
first backer of many, many things.
He's the
Yes.
Yeah,
number
not
one-
just us. Like he grabs first backers of a bunch of awesome creators. All the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
number one
He's
pizza guy.
dedicated.
Yeah.
Alex says he's gonna try and go next year. Well,
That
He-
would be
he
great. Yes.
66 viewers.
Awesome.
So,
Woo.
thanks, Twitter. He says he couldn't be here this year
Yeah.
to do the stamp
Ooh.
rally. So,
Yeah.
there were two people that completed the stamp card. They were awarded prints.
Mhm.
The first one. Oh, your book. The first one to complete the card. They did not receive print number one.
Right.
Mm.
And I asked him if he was okay with it. He was okay with it.
Mhm.
That exists. If I could go to dive cam, a hand cam, close up. This is what you could win, by the way. 50-50. That's why you type in 50. And there was 50. There was 34, which I've decided to keep. This one's mine. Because, rule 34.
Rule 34.
Of
Get it?
course.
Of all the numbers. But,
.com.
so still remaining in existence is this
Wait,
number...
what?
Wait, or is it? It's
Beautiful.
Selena's vagina.
Number uno.
There is a one of 50, and I think we all agreed, because I definitely consulted everyone and got them to confirm.
Yeah.
You mildly mentioned it.
You kind of thought of it on your own, Jake.
Yeah,
while
I kind of just decided. I just took it by the reins.
I think we should give this number one as the fifth member of the show.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it.
Yes.
As this is episode 100, I think Alex should get number one
Yes.
of the Prince.
Pair agreed.
Indeed.
Tara definitely agreed.
We're going to agree. for
And
him.
we got to give him a fully stamped stamp card, too.
Yes, we will stamp Perino.
Yeah.
You get to completely bypass the entire spirit of the event.
Yeah, Alex, after having made memes for every single show for well over, how long has it been? Like 2 years?
At
Crazy.
a
Not
hundred-
just supporting our
100.
projects,
Isn't
but
that- isn't
and
that
We went to
co-
Tampa
being here
2 years
all
ago,
the
right?
time, making memes for every single show, working for free. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the least that we can give him.
He
The
says,
least we can
"Wow,
give him.
thank you so much."
No problem.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Alex,
Hope you like it.
I'll use that tracking number for the eBay thing.
And if you win this giveaway,
Oh,
if you win this giveaway, we're not giving you 100.
There is no 100.
There
Oh, we're not
Isn't
giving
it?
you number one.
You know,
Sorry.
no, this isn't.
Or
This
50.
is for 50.
We're not giving you number
It's not
50. No, this is
hashtag
number
one.
one.
Yeah.
No,
You don't-
wait.
Yeah.
No, that's not
What if
how
he-
it works.
what if he
Then
wins?
he
What if he
gets
wins?
both.
Oh my
It's
God.
Alex.
Citizen Rowan
He
He
is
would
gonna say
have
it's
won
rigged.
fair and
What
square.
are you doing, Phil?
Bancroft's going to say it's rigged.
No.
We're all going to say it's rigged.
No.
If Alex gets 50 and
Then
one,
he has both.
no,
And it's well deserved.
no, that's too funny.
It
He
would be
has-
great.
He has to.
That would be like the fates want him to have the prince.
Should we
We
do
have
it?
to abide.
How
just
many-
give it him anyway.
No,
Fuck the
we have to do
giveaway.
the actual giveaway properly.
Okay, what is it? Vic said something funny. How much are you willing to get to allowing Alex to buy it for?
He's not buying it.
Yeah, whoever wins the 50, you just pay $50. And then we,
Oh, it's $50 in shipping. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
PayPal us $100 for the shipping.
we could do the giveaway now. Should we just do it? Just
Yeah.
say fuck it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no reason not to.
Last call. We have 18 entries for the giveaway, meaning everyone is like 1 in 18, and it's hashtag 50. I don't know if you have to do it in capitals, but yeah,
Just type it in the chat.
let's get to 20. As soon as we get to 20, we'll do it.
All
Come
right,
on,
cool.
everyone.
We just need 2 more.
Yeah. You know
If
you
you're
want
watching the show right now, type hashtag 50.
it. Fitty,
go.
fitty.
Spell it out,
Bancroft
not
saying.
like numbers 50, in
50.
the YouTube chat.
If
and
I
join.
refresh the giveaway page, does it like break it?
You don't have to refresh it.
why do you
Okay.
want to refresh
Ah,
it?
just-
If-
19. Okay, it's
There you
working.
go. Yeah,
I didn't
let's
know,
go.
I didn't know if it was
Okay,
working.
come
I didn't know
Yeah,
if it
we'll
was
just
working.
go. So
We got 50, we got 50, we got 50, we got 50. It's at 19.
there's a
No.
bunch of people typing it in too. So
There we
you're
go.
Yes,
glad.
We're at 20.
yes.
Do we,
Glad
Come
there's
hither.
do we cut it off now and say, that's it? You didn't get under the wire.
Ah,
Wait
let
like a
everyone get in.
Okay.
It's fine.
Wait
Let
1
let
minute.
the let the
See if we get
chats.
over 20.
Wait, do I have a sound effect that will work for this? I don't have drum roll.
Cool.
That's the little...
No! Why don't you have a little That's the have to.
Okay, wait.
Okay, we're back.
Are we back?
Okay.
Woo! Disaster averted. So remember that nice Wi-Fi that Jake paid extra for.
How many dollars was the extra 10 gigabytes of
It was
hotspot?
$20, and we just burned $20.
That's it. We
It's all
burned it.
gone. So
Ooh.
so
But
yeah.
it says an error occurred. Try
Try
refreshing. Do we?
God damn it.
I'm gonna copy the link and paste it in a new window.
Hope it works.
Uh-oh.
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 No.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
So wait, that would be so.
No.
Hold on, just go
Aw.
over to this screen and just hit done.
Draw.
Draw.
Yes.
Yes.
We still have the information.
Yes, we do.
Are you screen capping it?
It's on the thing.
Yeah, it's on
Alright,
the
cool.
thing.
Just making sure.
It's just there's a
Who
delay
won?
on the TV.
Comics Legend.
Comics
Woo!
Legend! Woo! Congrats!
No,
Yay!
we don't want the neighbors to complain.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry.
Fuck him.
Fuck it.
Comics
Episode 100.
Where was his? He
Really
go.
what
He
we
go.
want.
Wow! In all wows.
Oh
And-
yeah, dude.
Wow,
The
wow,
wow
wow,
signal.
wow, wow.
Contour
I'm glad
Hess
that
is
works.
rigged.
Yes. me
Nice.
too.
Congrats. Is this the thumbs up from Pooping Rico? I know
What?
it's popping. It's popping Rico. Cam didn't even get a chance. He came in after it. Comics Legend, as part of the celebration of episode 100, you win
Amazing.
the number
Number
one.
50.
The
Number
number,
one or
Number
number
50.
50?
Number
Which
one
one was
is
it?
Alex's.
Alex, I dropped
You
Number
get a
50.
I dropped
50.
number one on the floor.
Oh,
Alex.
well. Well, it's ruined.
Yeah, you get Fidel.
50.
There you go. We're going right to you.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
make sure it happens.
I realized there's you're saying I could show the original art for this. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Should I?
Do it.
Yeah.
Oof. Boo! And Bancroft says boo. I mean, congrats. John Stone says rigged. Suncroft says nice. Yeah, it's good. It's very. You didn't even have to come to the show to get a piece of the action.
I should have planned this out better and done an auction for it or something. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you mean an auction for now?
Yeah.
Look, the only person who needs to monetize today's special event is me.
The money.
Thousands of thank you, Nail Bunny.
Yes,
Two
you guys
bunnies.
can give me money for this some other time.
Two
please.
bunnies.
Two
bunnies.
bunnies. End up with a lot more bunnies. Thank you and congratulations on episode
Yes.
100. Cool.
Thank you.
I actually thought Pear would have come in.
No.
No chance.
That's
Like
not
drunk.
the plan.
He's like
No, he's not.
hugging
Well-
Dan Panosian right now.
He's got to hey, Dan
Well,
Panosian.
it was going to
That's
be a
his
disaster. We already determined it would be a disaster if he called in from his phone.
That's why. It's going to be a disaster.
Well,
And we
yes.
wouldn't be able to
He's
hear him,
too
right?
busy drinking
No,
and
would echo or something?
socializing.
Or did you
yeah, we
figure
wouldn't
that
hear
out?
him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
None of us would hear him.
no.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I don't even wear headphones. But yeah, congratulations. So you
Yes,
want to
Shrek.
you want to show off that art? Oh yeah, guys, can you like? No one ever likes this stream when it's me.
Yeah, like the stream.
Yes, make sure you're subscribed to Jake. Give him a little boost for putting all this together and hosting
It's a cam.
episode 100.
Phil is wounded now.
High efforting this to hell and back.
It's fun. It's
Are
great.
you on?
I've always wanted to do the little live set.
Behold.
Phil gets to do this every week.
No, this is fun. It's like a proper studio almost, and you just set it up in a hotel room.
So at some point in the future, someone might build it.
Maybe.
This is like a piece of pieces. This is the crossover bonanza
Yeah.
in original form.
Yeah, it actually turned out pretty well. Honestly, this was like a last minute thing. Like I said, I was in Taiwan. I had like a little over 10 days left, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to draw something for a creative
Just
block."
a last minute
And I
throwaway
was like,
piece of crap.
should I draw our creative block characters like our caricatures like Jake did, or should I do the hot girls from all our books mashed together? And I was like, I think boobs will sell better.
I almost ruined the entire thing.
For the only time you actually didn't want boob drawings.
I know.
You wanted you wanted me to draw the caricatures. But I was like, no, we're drawing boobs.
I was like, no, you should do fan art of all the characters. No, I was like, oh, surely people would want it's the creative block thing, so they want the creative block. And then you asked the guys, and they were like, "Yeah, draw the cool booth thing." And I'm like, "What is going on with my brain? Why am I so retarded?"
Yeah,
yes,
I
of
mean,
course.
Why did you not want the booth thing? No, clearly this was the better choice. I mean, again, one of the only few times I make good choices,
Thanks,
but
some
yeah, it
person.
works out. So here is the actual original piece, and Jake did beautiful colors on them. That's the print that you see us giving away here. And maybe I'll auction this at some future date. Who knows? Keep an
K-pop
eye out
junkie
for
says
that.
gorgeous. By the way,
Thank you.
New York Comic Con last year, a guy came to the table, K-pop, and said, "You should get. I know this girl, and everyone has this voice. You should get on her show."
That
And
was
we're like-
his actual voice. That
And
was
we're
his
like,
actual accent.
who is it? Who do you mean? And he was talking about you, K-pop junkie, and we were like, "What the fuck? We don't."
Really?
Yes, he meant it was her.
Oh, that's so funny.
He was talking about, I know this girl. She do a show. Do you do a show?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He meant like she's lamowing in the chat. It was great.
Wow.
You've not known about this moment. It's like a year ago almost. It was October last time.
I thought you were talking about the guy who was like pointing at that print I
It's like,
had. It was like,
damn.
dang.
Shit.
Like he was so drunk and he just walked to my table and was just staring at this print like, shit, I need that for like 10 minutes straight.
Skip their faces,
was
just
amazing.
troll the boobs. Yeah. You had 2 commissions this already.
Yes.
Three commissions, but 2 of them
Yes,
are very
indeed.
very boobalicious pieces.
Yes, one was a repeat customer from last year, so thank you very much. Yeah, I got a
Sure, and then
Dark Child. I won't show. I don't think I'll.
I don't know what no
spoil the
doxing.
other
Ain't no
ones.
doxing around here.
I'm not doxing anybody. I'm talking about what I'm drawing, not
Oh.
who it's for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dark Child.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
Imagine
want to
Dark
spoil the
Child.
other one? The one I really wanted. Just Dark Child.
I'm drawing an Angel Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, she draws Angel Womon, the
Which
best
you
of all
wanted-
the Digimons.
Which you wanted
So
forever, so now I have an excuse to
Wait.
actually draw an Angel Woman.
Is it
So
dark?
thank you.
Is it Dark Child like Magic Dark Child?
Yeah, Magic Dark
Cool.
Child.
That's awesome.
Which is cool. I actually also wanted to draw that design forever,
Yeah.
and I like drawing magic. So
The other
Cool, I'm
commission
gonna
was a
have a
character, a comic book character that Phil doesn't even know,
shocked. It's a cool
Yeah.
design though.
called Zombie Boob Magic Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
basically.
definitely her actual name. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Basically.
it.
That K-pop says that had to have been CJ. Yeah, if you know someone who knows you, who at New York last year, then he was like, I don't know if that's his name. I don't think he came up to us and said, "My name's Darklight."
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just talking about. Yeah, Alex did. I have drawn this out as long as possible, but Alex VRB4. Alex VRB4.
So I can't find the right
What did
button.
it say?
He says Pathfinder wrapped up, so I'm wrapping up a meme.
Oh my God! There's a
Oh, all
There's a meme.
right.
Alex,
Alex pulls through yet again.
we will go until meme.
Yes.
We will then let Phil run free.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
the-
The strawberry
I mean-
lemonade hit me hard. guys.
right.
Wow.
All that hard
there's a
drinking.
special something in that
It
lemonade.
would be
Phil.
fun to just
Foamy.
like keep streaming late, but man, we're fucking. I'm fucking.
I am on.
I'm on
No.
fumes, but this
Because
is very
all of
fun.
this worked and came together and for real was not a disaster, I am on a high right now. This is
Well
great. I fucking
deserved.
love this.
No, well
I love-
deserved. I took pictures of the whole set. Wait till you guys, if you guys saw this setup, it's crazy. It's like it's a hotel table. Like he dragged the whole table and the chair over here. There's a sofa. There's cords running across.
There's wires
the room.
everywhere.
There's wires
it's a
everywhere.
chance of
It's
death.
nuts. Yes, we're
Impressive.
gonna trip.
Impressive.
I'm surprised nobody's tripped and fallen on their face yet, but it worked out wonderfully. This was tons of fun. I'm so glad we got to be in person together for the 100th episode. It worked
So
out great.
cool.
Yeah.
So, 2 years of the show, genuinely early on, were like, how can we actually do... For starters, people said the shows in this slot don't last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The earlier Thursday doesn't last. I think persisting for 2 years counts as lasting. Like
Sure.
we could stop the
I
show.
We can
think
end it now.
Yeah.
That's it. Ending's done.
Feels like
last
I'm done.
episode.
Fuck off.
I would consider it. It truly, the show has evolved over time
Yeah.
without needing to decide to evolve it. It's naturally flowed.
Yeah, it just does it by itself, which is cool.
I mean, I think the way this was incepted helped a lot because I remember we were just
The
on
design. Oh.
were we on your channel or were we on Pear's
It's
channel?
your draw streams. All of us talking about
Yeah,
writing.
we were-
but
we
the
just-
first one, Pear invited
Pear,
us on
yes.
his show. For
It was
no
on
reason.
Pear,
All of us.
and then it was on my channel, and we
It's
just
so weird.
started streaming together on draw streams and hangout streams, talking about story. And we're like, organically, hey, we talk about this stuff. We have good vibes and good chemistry. We should do a show together. So it happened in an unforced way. So I think we've managed to make it last and evolve the show naturally.
It was literally
It worked out.
after that stream on Pear's channel, hanging out after.
Yeah.
The suggestion comes up, should we do a rotating show where we do this?
Uh-huh.
Then, in like maybe a couple of weeks go by, and it's the oh, that was great. No one does anything for it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to think. No, to make this happen. It's like with this setup right now. To make this happen, you have to just have have a vision. Like try with the fucking prints and the
Yeah.
stamps.
You just
and
have
stuff.
to go ahead and do it.
You have to give it a go, put in a bit of effort. Like, so it was like, okay, but the show is that, like, thinking up a fucking presentation every week.
It is just taking a little risk with sincerity.
Yeah.
That's how I like to put it. And also, I mean, I remember we did a couple of streams where we just happened to all hang out and talk about story, and then we're like, hey, we should do a rotating show, and it was dead silence for a couple of weeks, and then one day Jake just like drew all these caricatures, had the show intro ready, was like, guys, I have everything prepared and animated, let's do a show. So you just jumped right into it and made it happen.
It needed to be lured into existence. It's like here is the
art is all, or like the show art is all him. He was like, we're gonna do this.
I had to get it in After Effects, break them up. It's like the easiest, and it's one drawer. It's two drawings.
It's
just split
not
up into
hard.
bits. It's a
Some
bit
of these things. It's not hard if you just do it. If you don't hesitate and overthink it.
Yeah. And I remember thinking up the format and like putting it like, okay, how about this? Rotating show, everyone, whoever's show it is, they got to do a thing on a. They host and talk about a topic, and like, yeah, give it a go. And it's like,
I'm honestly surprised because that's kind of high effort. And
episodes.
Do you remember the first episode though? Was that the first episode on your channel?
On this channel. So it's great that 100's here too.
Yes.
Episode 100, episode 1, we didn't have a name.
Uh-huh.
Like, Irene was like the Thinklings thing.
Because I like the Inklings from Tolkien and C.S. Lewis.
That was the working title, Thinklings, a parody on Inklings. It would have been pretty gay.
Yeah.
But then, like, we did the first episode without a name, and it's like we had nothing to talk about. It like, come on.
Oh wait,
I can't host at the best of times, but we asked the chat.
But wasn't that first one? Didn't we have like crazy viewers?
Yeah.
On your channel.
Yeah, I think it was like crazy. 200. It was like 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
Then they realized, it's not for me.
It's not. They're actually talking about story and nerdy stuff.
Crap.
But yeah, the person who christened the show, creative vlog, was Rushbrook, right?
Yeah.
Christine.
Christened.
That's pronounced christened.
Christened?
Tankford
Okay.
comes in right at the end.
Listen.
Hail to all you magnificent bastards.
I'm technically not a native speaker.
Hello, Tankford.
Who christened it, you said?
I think it was
Rushbrook thought of the name.
Because we were asking the chat what our show should be
It's his fault the
called.
name sucks.
It's another fucking show out there. But man,
I'm surprised there's not more shows like this called Creative.
It's like two years every week. Obviously, we missed a bunch of weeks.
That happens,
For real. think the early years of thinking up a fucking presentation. Like, I remember one of them. Mine had to be jokes every time because I just kind of couldn't actually figure out how to do a presentation on a topic where it's like, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it had to be lampshading jokes about stuff. I remember, like, the categories of British films one, where it's like, okay, you got gangsters and shit. One of the categories was Hugh Grant will fuck you. All those romantic...
That was a topic?
I did British films, and one of the categories of British films with Hugh Grant.
I feel like
fuck
you had a dream that you did British
That's
films.
real.
I don't remember that.
That's real.
That.
I could find it. No.
You.
All of my old presentations. Oh, they're not here.
How convenient.
Yeah, I have all mine saved in Canva, so I can just scroll back.
Phil's like,
the meme's
fucking
the
up.
meme's up. Phil's like, let me go drink.
Look at you trying to reminisce. All right, fine. Meme is up. Alex, VRB. For...
Look at this meme.
Okay, meme up. Don't tell my DM I was distracted. Well, we don't know who your DM is. Look, oh yeah.
You'll keep your secret.
I gotta say that banner away. Sorry, you should have been here earlier. Time for it. Look, we already got one. Sorry, rigged.
Yeah, sorry. We already did
I
the
sign
giveaway.
up for?
Apologies.
You literally signed up for nothing because it's already done.
You should still thank you for signing up.
Yes, I'm glad that I did. Fucking. Should we? I could click draw again and troll every. I'm not going to do it.
No, don't. Do
yeah,
that.
I can click and draw again.
No.
The Weebery was way too much in the past. Oh,
the Weebery was way too much.
Oh my god!
What do you
big
mean
weeb
was?
news. I got the final Trigun book waiting for me at home.
We
What do you mean
didn't
was?
get any Trigon Yowie to
Thank
bring
you.
back.
I'm sorry.
No, we looked.
But there is one before the meme pulls up. There is one commemorative gift for you.
Is the one you sent me the picture of?
You've never seen any
We sent-
pictures of any gifts. What are you
Phil,
talking
do not call the photo of that a joke. It is as big as I can get it. It's
I hope it's real.
Wait, what?
yes, it's real.
And I hope
I'm a guy.
Sure.
It's,
I hope I know what this thing is that you're about to give.
I think
don't
it might
know
be.
what you're talking
I might
about
have sent
now.
him photos personally.
Okay, I
They're
don't
unrelated.
need to know about any
I'm getting-
of this.
I'm getting
That is
confused.
between, hey
I'm
listen.
confused.
It's-
Oh.
I'm
Whatever
saying is-
floats your boat.
It's not small.
Is this
So-
it?
So here, wait.
Yes.
Should we show?
Wait. Let's go
Okay.
off this.
Yeah, let's.
Do we
I got a
go
gift,
on
guys.
close cam for Phil's? Sorry, Pat doesn't have a gift.
Fuck 'em.
Let's go to
Just kidding.
Philly D.
My eyes are closed.
Yes, you have no idea what this is.
Dream flew around the vignette. Look, Chet
Hold
knows
on,
what
I
it
need to
is.
show the camera
I'm gonna
first.
feel what
Hold
it
on,
is.
I'm gonna
and
show the
then
camera.
Wait,
Be surprised.
wait a minute. Hold on, Phil. Hold on. Wait.
What's happening?
I don't know if the mic picked up that. But
I was tempted to just take the mic and put it in his hands. For
you're allowed to look. Oh, you got to guess. Oh, you can't guess.
Oh,
no, you sent me a picture of this. This is awesome.
Yay!
This is
For
so
your
cool.
quaff.
So this is great, and we'll see how my hair doesn't really take combs well, but I still use
No,
them.
no.
neither does mine. I have to use one of these.
It's a
So,
novelty
tangle teaser
comb, so
things.
I
So
doubt it
this-
is like the most sturdy.
We'll see.
thing in the
Well,
world.
here, this is what I can do. So Ghost House, our buddy, gifted me on my 30th birthday a switchblade comb, which you guys have seen me use on stream.
Oh.
And so it's metal, and it just gets stuck in my hair, so I use it to comb and coif my sideburns
How do you get
like a weirdo.
How does
And
Alex says you got to whip it out at cons for pics. You got to have photos
Oh,
at the
yeah.
convention with this little samurai knife.
it sounds like you need to condition your hair if you're having combs get stuck in?
no,
Okay.
I condition it. It's just like
Oftentimes, Jay Ryan says Harry Carey. That's very good.
good
One
job.
of
I
the
can't
best
open
puns
this.
that have been in this chat. Except
The
for
struggle
Slugman,
is
Slubbits.
real.
All right. I think
Yes,
we
all
got
the
it.
way from Japan.
Japan.
Japan
This is a
land.
Nippon special tome.
Yes!
Special.
We brought it from the special trip, the
Woo!
special world
Hey.
domination.
How cool
Oh,
is that?
that's adorable. It does look like a little
Breaks
sword.
instantly.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Very
There
nice.
we go. Snap it in
you
half.
snap it live on stream right now.
it looks like it's gonna break.
Yeah,
looks like
this
it's
looks
gonna
very
break.
tenuous.
All right, we'll do the.
Oh, is it soft
Yeah.
and bouncy, so
Oh,
it's
there
not
you
gonna
go.
snap?
No, I think it's gonna snap.
No, it looks flimsy.
This
There
is
you go.
awesome.
You can comb your beard.
I will, and I will do it on the creative block every week.
Back
This is
to
awesome.
There you
old cam.
That's
And-
a samurai.
Back to the meme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, you're telling me your hair got a discipline? Okay. Meme time. Meme time.
Woo!
It's up to meme tupa. Oh, this is fun.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, let me pull up the meme here on my phone.
Where is?
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna look at it on your own
Yes.
instead of having to cope with me
I can't.
showing you it.
What? So, are we in some sort of liminal space?
I think so.
What is this
what this
background?
is?
Why are we? What?
Is that what we talked about on an early episode?
I don't know if we've
I don't
ever
think-
talked about liminal spaces.
No.
I think it was a
we
Nar.
haven't.
Well, I know Nar did. Did he do a video on liminal spaces, or am I? He used to talk about them.
I recall a similar subject, but it wasn't just liminal space.
He did a verisimilitude adjacent video about the Matrix.
That was great.
And I was
He
like,
needs to do more of those.
Bancroft, this is about you. He's like, yes, it is.
Who's this she? I like that. Is that TJ? I like that. I like
I
that.
don't even know what is that.
He has made fully operational the
lighting?
the cam that couldn't have been.
Hey.
Oh,
There's
wait,
the
no.
camera.
Yeah, he's got both. the shoe. The shoe is
Why
in the
is the
background.
There's your
in
shoe. I see
there.
that.
Oh my
He
god.
This
just
is also
cut in all
like-
these random
I think
things.
he shot this all together so the lighting would be good. I don't know, but it looks good.
No, that's just
My face
the,
is
the
looking
magic of VHS shitty
It actually
liminal space.
Big
looks-
stamp.
Yeah, it actually the video looks better on YouTube than on our TV. To be honest.
Oh, does it?
yeah,
God, yeah.
it doesn't look that
Our video
terrible.
looks trash on our TV.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's
really?
very
It's
2000s,
really
but it
dark,
doesn't
yeah.
look that.
No, it
bad.
looks great on the stream.
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Well,
Okay.
okay, so hey, fully finished stamp card. Alex's Photoshop skills are improving.
Amazing.
Big stamp.
Phil, you look like you're from a different stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. I'll say my line.
All right.
The balls are so big in the balls are so big in the ballroom. It's super VHS. No, it's con.
What?
It's no con. It's
Con.
conless.
Do you not remember what you said?
No.
I don't remember him saying
Okay.
that either.
I don't remember either. That was an actual question.
Oh, Coom.
Oh, it's a
Ah!
Coomless.
Coom.
It is a Coomless keyboard.
Yeah. No Coom.
It is
It's
proven.
Coomless.
Impressive.
That I have a Coom-free keyboard.
Goonerism
true.
defeated.
There you go.
Wow.
Not really.
You can goon without Coom.
Okay, I don't need to know more. It's a bit! Holy fucking hell! Maybe that's why you're in front of the man's bathroom. I don't know why I did that accent.
Yeah, pretty apt that you and Brandon are in front of the men's room.
Yeah. A lot of propositions going on there.
We the men. This is our men's room.
And this is true. We've sold 3 butt books. Brandon was pitching hardcore
Pinch?
to this guy. He was just pitching.
How are we gonna do Paz one? One of us gonna do a impression of his voice. that's very-
time zones. I didn't know stamping was so lubricated.
I didn't know stamping.
Stamping was so lubricated. Dude, I can't believe that he tried to stamp.
realized
In the ad.
the only person who didn't do anything was me.
Yeah,
Sounds like him.
he literally did nothing. The prints,
He didn't.
anything.
Well, we're
arrived
just
late,
glad our
but-
fellow creative block show mate
Yes.
was here and could share in this joyous occasion with us.
Yeah.
Thank you
for
for
sure.
being here, Bear.
He even left early.
Yeah. That's okay. His part will, of course, be when he gets famous and becomes a real
completely abandon
star.
all of us.
He will definitely remember us and not abandon us.
I think
that's his contribution.
He owes it to us.
Yes.
To completely abandon us so that we learn how to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
Fuck that shit.
He would,
No.
he would be babying us if he did anything.
No. I don't care. I want my connections.
I want my piece. I want mine.
Yes.
Like,
I will network.
Brandon is a pitcher, not a belly itcher. He says a catcher.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like a homosexual. Top and bottom.
Whatever that's about.
Good. What's up? Where you at? No.
He's on the phone right now.
I'm not. What? Where are
Why
you?
is the stamp card so green? Are we
What?
We're still live.
You are?
Yeah, we're live.
Are you down with the Weston?
So he's
Right.
on the phone with Pear.
Is that Pat
You're in an Uber.
coming back?
I'm at the Weston. I'm by the Weston.
Get Pat to say his line to the camera.
No, he's not fair.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was.
mind.
Why do you think it was Pat?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
we're wrapping up.
Yeah, I'm wrapping up the stream right now.
Good show, guys.
No, it's not.
Let's guess by the voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is it Brandon?
That's Brandon.
It sounds like
No,
Brandon.
it's not.
What?
So who is it?
Let me call you back in 2 minutes. I'm at the hotel still.
We're literally gonna.
We're ending the
Yeah,
stream
you're
right now.
literally live on air.
Yeah, David Held. Hi, David Held. I saw you in the chat earlier. I forgot to pull you up. Great to see you.
Hey.
And that's it. Episode 100.
All right.
Episode
We did it.
100. Woo!
Thank you guys for 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. The
Thank
whole
you
point
guys.
of us doing this every week is the 16 people to watch. No, I think it's like 50.
I mean, we have really built up there's a small but dedicated audience that we can tell it's the same people who do watch the same shows, because it's a rotating show, which is really difficult. Honestly, it's kind of a stupid way to do a show like this.
It's
but
really stupid.
yes, we didn't really think
We should
this
make
through.
a central channel.
We are not
and
marketing
restream
geniuses.
every episode.
If
to
we
that
were
channel.
to restart the show and make it
like
something
a TV service that's always
Yeah.
streaming
Yeah.
one of our episodes.
well, we would have a proper channel
That'd be
for all the episodes and have clips,
Yeah.
but we're not serious YouTube people, so we don't have that.
Yeah.
So we're just like we're rotating show,
It's already
but
enough
there's
effort doing the presentation.
there's still like an amount of people who will watch every stream, no matter whose channel it's on, and that's something that I feel very grateful for. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for sticking around. You guys are awesome.
And
Yes.
so, for any last messages before I end it?
Come to Heroes Con, do our stamp rally if you're here, and if not, thank you for your support anyways. We'll see you next show.
We'll see you next
online.
week
Yeah.
on one of our channels.
For 100.
Yes. Thank you so much. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
And so, for the 100th time,